Good afternoon, as we welcome you to Filming Footy's global live stream of Adelaide Hills Community Football. I'm Jeff Pistola with the call of the wild team as we get set to bring you the HFL Division 1 Round 17 A-grade clash between Hahndorf and Onka Valley here at German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. And as always, alongside me is a man who always grows another foot when we come to this venue. Yes, the scene of some of his best work, past Hahndorf Magpies junior prodigy Benny Goldfinch. Hello, Benny.
Yes, Pistols. Great to be here. As you said, German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. Big game for both clubs as they get ready for finals football, which is just around the corner. And a big day for Hahndorf. Got a couple of special events going on, which we'll get to shortly, but a very special event has just occurred just as we started the broadcast. Pistols, over to you.
Yes, indeed. Well, we got letters, emails, everything this week, because we all missed him last week as he was in Melbourne, appearing on a national radio football show broadcast. But we are very pleased to say he's back in to take us through everything. Stats are his fame. And Jaden J. Hill is his name. Jaden J.
I love that, Pistol. Goldie, yeah, it's great to be here. Hahndorf should be absolute classic game, I hope so anyway. And it's great to be back after being Marvel and G everywhere. So, you on now? Here we go, yeah.
Oh, after that build-up, we just hang on a sec. Just bear with us. Jaden's just...
I tell you what,
right, look, back to you and me, Jeff. We'll have to go with that. That's all part of live work.
That's so disappointing. It's like jumping off the Titanic, find your lifeboat's got
all right. Roll it again. We'll roll it again in a sec. We're just making sure Jaden's queued up because he obviously wasn't here last week.
No. So he's gone.
We had a few issues, probably because Jaden wasn't here. Let's be honest, and it's continuing on here. No, we'll be right. Is he back? Let's find out.
They got me on there.
He's back. Go again, Jeff.
All right, well, go again.
Take two. Pretend you never heard that.
Okay, you didn't hear this. Well, he missed last week, and we've had cards, emails, everything, as he was in Melbourne appearing on a national radio football show broadcast. He'll tell us all about that. But we are pleased to say he's back to take us through everything. Stats are his fame, and Jaden J. Hill is his name.
Cheers, thanks, Pistols. Yes, great to be here. Love the intro the second time round as well. And yeah, it should be an absolute classic game. And between Hahndorf and Onkas. And yeah, great to be back after being at Marvel, the MCG, everywhere in Melbourne, and Triple M as well. But
well, to use a well-used verse, take us through us.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I've got to say something.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Just before, obviously, Jaden says take us through it.
Yes.
I was listening to another podcast, Wayne Carey's podcast. He was interviewing Andrew Bogut. Good podcast interview. And he asked Bogues to take us through it. I said, you've been hanging out with Jaden.
Yeah. I should class that as copyright. No.
It's been your cat's cry for a long time.
Yes.
Now. I think people must be watching your work. There's some
not sure about that.
There's some means to this, so I might start using it. By people. But anyway, take us through the quiz.
So, it was a great time in Melbourne. Just firstly, Friday morning, went to Arden Street, went to North Melbourne and saw Ben Cunnington, his last training session, and then North Melbourne versus Essendon.
Your mate's a Roos supporter?
Yes, my mate. Yeah.
Did you get a bit teary?
Thomas Rooney, shout out.
Get a bit teary?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, maybe. Yeah, no, he loved it. He loved being at Arden Street for the first time.
Did you actually get to go in the rooms? Or like
no.
Social club or anything?
Oh, yeah, we went to the social club and gym as well.
And foyer sort of thing?
Yeah. And
who's the premiership player of 75 is not in the photo?
Sam Kikovic, isn't it? Right, yeah.
Jake.
So, there you go. But no, it was great to be at Arden Street, and then also Ben Cunnington's last game at Marvel Stadium, where before the game, myself and my mate as well were on the rub quiz, which is pretty funny. Got the first question right, so that was good. But it was. It was a good time on the.
Just to show you how your fame is spread, and I'm not leading you up the path here, as we've been known to do. One of my sons said, "Oh, I heard some bloke on the radio last week, and because he's a miner at Roxby." Right. Anyway, he replayed it. Says, "Listen to this."
Yeah,
so it's a bloody Jaden J on the national radio.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a good time, and I was happy I got one question right. So that was good. It was.
What's a difficult one? The one about Barry Hall.
Yeah, well, I actually
forget about it.
I actually thought Adam Goods, and he was second on the list. So
no prizes for second.
No prizes for second. But no, it was good to be on the rub, and I guess mingle with Billy Brownless and James Brayshaw, nothing compared to you blokes though,
You're too kind. You
but yeah, and then saw Carlton and Melbourne at the G and that controversial touch on the goal line. So it was good time in Melbourne. So, but it's great to be back here for Hahndorf and Onka Valley, where the head-to-head count is 22-9 in favour of Hahndorf since
2010.
Since 2010 in 31 meetings.
I might just talk about that shortly. But once again, with the crew, as we go through who's on deck today and who's not, well, this man is certainly here. And we didn't get the chance to welcome him back last week because we were a bit late on air through technical difficulties. But great to see. You might have seen him in their little pre-match promo, which we did. Of course, the great man, Saleesh Sharma, is back in the role of producer. And lovely to see you, Saleesh, pushing the buttons. And, of course, the man who also figured in the promo.
Well, the pre-game show.
Yes, James Davis on top of the van here this afternoon at Pine Avenue, or Pineless Avenue as it is now. Now, once again, we're going to thank our Call to Old Stream media supporters, of course, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish and HFL sponsors, of course, Police Credit Union, Closely Supermarkets, Benny, West End, Jade, one of your favourites, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier Newspaper, good read guaranteed there, Rossdale Homes, and, of course, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre, and, of course, the valuable match day sponsors for each club. And today for the Hahndorf Football Club, if we can just get them up on screen here with a bit of magic from Saleesh. There we go. Jaden,
take us through it.
Yeah, so Harcourts, Adelaide Hills, Rossdale Homes, Haig and Menzel Contractors, and Hogan Insurance Solutions. There you go.
Do yourself a favour.
Yeah, and of course the Onka Valley Bulldogs would like to thank their supporters, because Jane, well, very important there. You better do that one.
Yes, Closey's Supermarkets, Foodland at the mighty South Aussies.
Yeah.
Obank Hotel, Bird in Hand, and Adcock Real Estate.
And of course, look forward to seeing the big fella Jake Adcock.
We had him on the huddle during the week.
Lofty 88.9 FM during the week. So good chat with big Jakey. Good to see him out there and injury-free at the moment. So now, Benny, as you said, very big occasion here today. And as you can see in the reserves game at the moment, which Hahndorf are winning quite well, 8-12 to 2-5.
Yep.
It's 8 minutes into the final term. They're wearing the pink socks because, as we mentioned earlier, Pink Day being celebrated here because they have Pink Sports Day for the Breast Cancer Network of Australia. All the details there. Yes, as we said, organisation close to the hearts of many, and the Magpie family. Breast cancer, the most commonly diagnosed cancer in Australia. Women with 1 in 7 diagnosed in their lifetime, Benny. So, very sad. So, generous donations today, and support also the Hahndorf Netball Club playing out at Woodside today. They're getting in the cause, I think, wearing the pink socks, maybe in the pink bibs.
Yep.
But anyway, I said everything's pink. So, Benny, and of course our man Saleesh, were out wandering around pre-match. And
short, shiny, to the point.
Yep. So, let's take in some of the action and environment here at Pink Day at Hahndorf.
Friday again, Pistols. You're tuned into the Call of the Wild, and if you want to get involved, Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page. I know that our man Aussie is tuned in today from his global.
Where's he from?
Now today,
This week's edition of the
Aussie's tuned in from Shark Bay in WA.
Shark Bay, yes.
Shark Bay.
Yeah, Shark Bay.
So Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football Facebook page. We're also on, of course, Filming Footy on YouTube, and shortly to begin on Lofty 88.9. But in the meantime, that was scene setting by Salish there, and pre-game had a bit of a chat to Squizzy and also Ben Judd behind the goals.
Sturt and Carlton.
Yep.
Hey, just a...
So that's coming up shortly.
So there's obviously plenty of salads as well to go with.
Yeah, to balance things out,
balance
for sure.
things out,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in case they're-
Wholesome diet, yeah.
Wholesome diet.
All right.
Now, talking about things that are wholesome, Jaden J, take us through the build-up to this game as statistically.
Yes.
I know lots would point in favour of the Magpies.
Yeah, so Hahndorf obviously leading the head-to-head count, like I said, 22-9 since 2010 here, so in 31 outings. The average margin between the two teams overall is 47.80, and the average margin here at Hahndorf between the two teams is 60. So hopefully it's a lot closer. The head-to-head battle between the two teams here since 2010 is 11-2, obviously in favour of Hahndorf. Hahndorf have scored 2,949 points here, with Onka Valley only scoring 1,821, so more than 1,000 that they've scored, and Hahndorf average a score of 106.38 here, so the average about the 15 to 16 goal here at Hahndorf, and Hahndorf's best quarter against Onka Valley is the last quarter, averaging a score of 25.35, and they've scored 24 and 40 in the last two outings. So Onka Valley will be hoping defensively they can run out the whole game. Basically, is their best quarter is actually the first quarter against Hahndorf, with an average score of 16.45. So it'll be talking about Hahndorf's attack. This year they have scored 272 goals and average a score of 115.75, and only average a score of 38.37 against. So there you go. So
I have noticed that sorry, just getting organised here. Out of the top 5 teams, the actual lowest, worst defence, I suppose, in points conceded is held by Onka Valley, Jay. They've conceded 900 points. The next worst is Urada on 861. So when you consider Hahndorf have only conceded 674, I think I've worked out here, Jaden, if I'm right, Scott's Creek College maths, Hahndorf have actually kicked 104 goals more and conceded 46 goals less.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Spot on, Pistols, as well, and especially at home, Hahndorf, they're pretty potent at home as well. Just get started. Yep, so they average a score of 105.75 at home, average 15 goals at home. So that's pretty potent there, and only average 5 goals away as well. 5 goals against at home. Compared to Onka Valley, they average seven goals against away. So Hahndorf could probably double that today if they have a day out, but hopefully Onka Pringa's defence can hold off. So it'd be really interesting to see, especially, might be wet conditions, so that might favour Onka Valley here as well. And I remember there was a game between the two teams, and the aggregate score was only 63 points. So that was a wet day, so we'll see how we go today.
Just on the screen for our early viewers here on the pre-game, you can see some of the reserves game. You can just see, we did mention about the Oval perhaps being a little bit tacky because this is back-to-back games for the Magpies, which probably doesn't help the surface. And of course with the conditions we've had the last few weeks, some heavy rain here in the Adelaide Hills, but still not too bad. But in the reserves here, as you can see, Hahndorf at the moment 10-14. They're going to run out big winners over Onka Valley 2-6.
Might go to those. Talking about the oval conditions, Pistols. Might go to a chat with Ben Judd behind the goals, if possible. Number 2, yeah. Because he's right in amongst it there behind the goals, goal umpiring. So here's Ben Judd during his work in the reserves about the conditions of the Oval and some of his great work out there with his boots on. So we'll go to Salish shortly. All right, here we are behind the tennis court or club room goals here at German Arms Oval-Hahndorf. And we've got goal umpire extraordinaire Ben Judd down here. I'll just see if I can just get Ben, just a quick chat for the call of the wild. How you going here behind the goals? It's a little bit muddy.
Yeah, it's a little bit muddy underfoot, but you got to do what you got to do, don't you?
Yeah. How do you operate in this sort of terrain?
Oh, I'm picking the firm bits of ground, basically. I'm trying to stick to them. So, yeah, there's not too much of that, but, yeah, it's going okay. So
I'll let you get back to it here because there could be a goal coming up. Another shot at goal. How do you like to go about the positioning here?
just, once again, find some firm ground.
All right. So as you see, Salish, it's quite, it's quite muddy. Minor score there. Good work. Got the pink flag as well. Extraordinary work. There you go, Pistols and Jaden. That's the conditions of the oval.
Fantastic improvisation.
Good work.
Too,
Good
holding
work,
the flags there. That's Benny Joe, as I said, one of the volunteers, club volunteers, because go umpiring for the minor grade. So good job in difficult conditions. Hey, we talk about this two clubs, but they was a time when they were stirring rivals, so to speak. They actually met in the 1992, 94 and 95 grand finals, boys. They had a very good rivalry, big rivalry. And actually in 2019, Benny. Now, Onka's record since 2014, Jade, this is against Hahndorf. They've actually, probably better than most clubs, they've actually had 2 wins. They won in 2016 and 2017, both at Oval-Hahndorf Oval. So I suppose that's a reasonable strike rate when you consider the dominance Hahndorf have had.
Yeah, exactly. In the last time that Onka Paringa have won here is round 16, 2014, the last time Onka Paringa won here. So, it was 9 years ago now. So, the 65-point margin too. So it wasn't an easy win. It was quite convincing. So, I guess some time between drinks for Onka Paringa Valley here. But like you said, they did win in round 16, 2017 as well. And I reckon the one in round 10, 2016 was Dingo's. I guess Dingo's last game, I reckon, and Onka Paringa were down at 3/4 time.
Last game as a player, of course.
Yes,
I've just spotted someone, Pistols.
Here we go.
Jasper's in the house.
Jasper.
I'm not sure if we can get a footage, the dog behind the goals there.
Jasper the dog.
Oh,
Or the
I
white-
need James
white
to...
sheep.
I'll get James to get the camera.
pan
Jasper,
around.
the
It's
Hahndorf's mascot's here.
Because Jasper's always makes his note on grand final day, Jade and Jay, because Parker Bowles family dog, Jasper, has
Yes.
been in the, about 5 of the last 6 premiership photos.
Yes,
So,
the famous Jasper.
So Jasper. So final siren has occurred here in the reserves game. So 11-16, the Magpies have defeated the Valley Bulldogs 2-6, which is probably a predicted result, seeing Hahndorf sitting on top. Jade with just the 2 losses, and Onka's just the 6 wins for the season.
Yes, yeah. So obviously that draw last week did cement their place in the top 5 because Blackwood's percentage isn't that great. So they probably won't catch Onka Paringa on percentage. So they'll be amongst the finals for the first time for some time for Onka Paringa Valley. Obviously since 2021. So well done to the Dogs. That's great to see. Is just camera just roaming around here. So.
And we did see Jasper. He'll be our dog of the day every day.
Yep, Hahndorf out in the field now.
Because wearing the pink socks. As we said, pink day here in awareness of breast cancer as the Bulldogs set to come across. So hopefully they look each way before they go across the famous pedestrian crossing here, Benny.
Yes.
Pedestrian crossing in the middle of a football.
Hey, you should say who the umpires are for
Yes,
this big
indeed.
clash. 2 of the best. Ashley Brooks and Bruce Dawes.
I did speak to umpire Dawes
How's he looking?
pre-match. Pretty good. He said he did have an outing previously today in the under-18s.
Yep.
Said it was a little bit tacky underfoot the ground, which is, as an umpire, always astute with their assessments.
Jordan Cresp, Mark Borowski and Travis Neller doing the boundary, and of course behind the goals Alan Christian and Raymond Mollier, 2 of the best in the goal umpiring department. Last time they met, Oval-Hahndorf and Onkas was round 8. Hahndorf 14-16, Onka Valley 7 goals 10. Should say there's been a few changes to the Magpies lineup. Into the lineup, Braden Hopgood, Daniel Roberts, Tom Babbage and Luke Roberts Pistols, who's missed the last 3 matches.
Yeah, Luke's been on holiday, so it's good to see him back.
He's back in the lineup.
Something else to play out further than that, but we'll leave that for another time.
And outs are Cameron Zander, Zach Grivell, Henry Pedler and Lachlan Huxtable, who had a good first up stint in the A grade.
So just
for
quickly
Hahndorf.
while we've got it up, Benny, I know you're the Hahndorf expert here.
Oh, not really, but yep.
That'd be close to almost full strength for them, wouldn't it?
Yes, very
As you
much.
mentioned those guys out, but it just shows
I
the
think
depth.
so, yep.
The depth.
But, well, one more game after this, Jaden, before we get into finals, and of course Hahndorf will have a break.
Yeah.
They play Blackwood next week.
And then they have a break, and then the second semi-final, so they'll be ready to go.
And they've always been quite good after the break anyway, obviously.
Yeah, well, they've done it a few times.
Yeah, they've done it a few times, so they had a pretty good record in the qualifying final. And
the Onka Valley lineup, we can tell you Matt Dean is out. Willie Fernhead is missing, and also a big out for him is number 12, Jesse O'Brien, unavailable today. 27 goals he's kicked to be their second highest goal scorer, so they certainly miss his impact this afternoon. Sam Cipriano also out, but Ben Jeffries back in the side, which is good to see. The Joffa, of course, triple premiership player at Nord. Big Jakey Adcock and young Kynan Dunn. Of course, Glenelg under-18 premiership player. That memorable bouncing goal grand final win against North Adelaide. So
yes,
he showed a lot in his first year with the Dogs. So
and he's also just re-signed as well. Re-signed for the Dogs.
Yes, they have.
Last
And
couple
also
of days,
the coach, Mark Watt. So sign of some continuity and confidence heading towards the future there, Benny, for the Dogs.
Yeah, one thing Hahndorf do well is their life member coin toss pistols, which is undertaking at the moment. So that'll be great. Of course, Mount Lofty, another club that do it.
What about unofficial number 1 ticket holder toss, Benny? You'd be in the running for that, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Past child prodigy down here.
Come on, Goldie.
Don't be modest. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Righto.
Righto, he says.
I'm keen to see today, Pistols, if Matthew Yentz stays in the forward line. Kicked 9 goals last week.
Well, I did have a chat to him. He actually did suggest that he might be starting at his usual defensive post, but you never know. With Matthew, what you get. So,
No, you don't, do you? Let's be honest.
no. Of course, 2 state players out there this afternoon for the benefit of our viewers. State country players for South Australia. Of course, being Benny Salt, number 13.
Yep.
And
Xavier.
Xavier and Parker Bowles, number 9. One of 3 Parker Bowles out there this afternoon.
Jake Adcock out there and Sam Williams. Coin toss undertaken. Jake Adcock wins the toss and will be kicking towards the Pine Avenue end or left of your dial.
And left of the screen for everyone on the Call of the Wild through Filming Footy. Once again, thank you to Filming Footy, Sports Interactive and Dartfish for their support of Adelaide Hills Community Football. So, Jaden, as we said, everything points in the direction of the Magpies perhaps having another good win here. But we said the Dogs, they'll be looking for some form because coming into the game after a draw last week against Blackwood.
Yeah.
Just let we've just gone live to Lofty 88.9 Adelaide Hills Community Radio. So thanks very much for people who are listening on their FM band as well. Call of the Wild Facebook page, Filming Footy, YouTube and Hills Football League Facebook page as well. Jaden.
Yeah, and obviously Onka Pringa don't mind the draws. They had one a couple of years ago against Mount Barker as well at Bauhanna. So Bauhanna's seen a couple of draws in the last few years as well. But Onka Pringa haven't won a game since round 14. Obviously, so yeah, obviously.
Is that right? They did actually
so
string 4 in a row, if I remember.
Yeah, so you haven't won since round 14. They won 155 to 33 at home as well. They did win also by 100 points as well, but they lost to Nan in round 15. Their Pistols. So yes, they did string some games in a row. And yeah, obviously Goldie and I saw them at Bauhanna against Robertsall. So
they were impressive.
They were just unreal, to be honest. So it'll be interesting to see if they can recreate that form.
Okay, comments are coming in. Anthony Coccioloni, go to Dogs and go number 23.
Aha.
Coccioloni, let's bring this home. So there you go, good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll just check here.
I wonder if that great man Plugger might be
Yeah, Trent
internationally
Shorland.
in bobbing around the
In
Mediterranean.
the Mediterranean in a boat. Wayne Hall, go to Doggies. Okay. Oh, okay. Ironbank defeated Mount Barker in the B grade. So the Widge has got a second win there. Anyway, let's see how we go here. Both sides will be playing finals. Onka Valley versus Hahndorf. A great resurgence from the Dogs this year, Jaden and Pistols, going from bottom back into the 5 this year. So this is a great challenge for them ahead of finals. They play Uradler again next week. They're boxed in, ready to play in that elimination final. So a couple of cracking games for them coming up. Hahndorf assured a top spot. So let's go. Get ready to rumble here from Pine Avenue.
So it looks like it'll be Blake Fanning doing the rucking duties for the Bulldogs up against the experienced Daniel Roberts. Umpire Bruce Dawes are underway. Round 17 action here from Pine Avenue comes to Hayden. Flicks out the hairball to Trenord. First kick of the game goes to the Magpies, intercepted there by the Dogs. Quickly they drive it back from whence it came over the back. 1 grab, 2 grab. Defensive mark taken there by Hopgood. And one of the tackier parts.
He's been in great form this year, part of the leadership group.
So he puts it out towards. Here's a chance for Luke Roberts back in the side. Over the top was that man we predicted to watch. Country rep in Benny Salt. So Salt with the ball. Quickly goes inside 50. Low raking kick. Getting across this to Samurai in Kuiper. Back door is his George Dent. Got it with a teammate there. Croft the kick forward was Angus Shoot. Back in the side this afternoon. Goes back to Salt. Wedged in next to the boundary line. You can see the line in the camera view there. Fred his way through to Williams was Trenord. Gets it forward as Roberts. 1 grab, 2 grab. Spills the ball. Hands and knee stuff. Good effort there. Ground level by Daniel Zander. And finally, umpire in Ashley Brooks will come and ball it up.
Yep, we'll just go Jaden shortly about the round 8 encounter because I think the Dogs actually challenged Hahndorf for a period in that game earlier in the season. As Dan Roberts takes the mark, goes to Joel Parker Ballers, finds his brother Troy with Connor Mildy on the mark. All the players in the forward half of the ground basically for Hahndorf, but he still managed to find Jesse Landers on a good side for the left footer here, coming across from Uradler this year. One of the best big men in the competition is Jesse Landers. Jaden, got anything from that round 8 encounter?
Yeah, obviously the first quarter was quite a battle. It was 16-14. So Onka did bring it up to Hahndorf in that round 8 encounter this year.
So Landers, yep.
11 goals for the season. Refreshed with a mid-season break in the Mediterranean. Puts it up high. There's a chance there for Hayden. Finally, it's rushed over the line. So the first score of the match is a rush behind in favour of the Magpies.
So George Dent, incredibly talented athlete, basketball, football. So it's out towards the wing. Here's an opportunity for the Dogs through Sam Green. That's gone out of bounds. So it'll be a boundary throw-in. Centre wing. Outer side, the broadcast side of the ground. Hahndorf with the first point on the board. Rush behind, 2.5 minutes gone. Boundary Academy boy comes in a little while. It'll be Roberts in the ruck versus Fanning. Short throw in. Dan Roberts grabs it out the rack. That's smothered by Fanning. Goes in again. Dan Roberts. Handball to the opponent as though he just wanted to wrap him up in a tackle. There we go. D-Rob clears the ball to the half forward line. Xavier Parker Bors was the target. Jorg Dent is wrapped up there by Hoff and Xavier Parker Bors about 60 metres out from Hahndorf's goal.
So good tight opening, particularly from the Dogs. Pressure around the contest, which they need. Fanning brings the ball down there. Ground level scrap. Trying to break through there. It's a young man in Calnan who represent the Hills at under 18 level against River Murray.
Got to maintain the heat here, Pistols, Onkas, from start to finish.
They do. Ball comes to ground level. Quick hands from Mail. Got it. Cody puts it forward. Here's Landers once again presenting. And with his acquisition this year, Benny, they've got the luxury of playing, already renowned rucking skill of Daniel Roberts. And they've got this backup ruckman who's turning into a handy forward target.
A lot of athleticism and height in that forward line, isn't there, Jaden?
Yeah, there sure is. They've already taken 8 marks. So 8 marks and 5 inside 50s already in this encounter.
So, as I said, cross from Uradler districts this season. The former Mount Lofty junior as well. So Jesse Landers looking for his 12th goal of the season. Drop punt, probably won't have the carry.
Oh, gee.
Goal square. Ran out there by the veteran, and Ben Jeffries puts up line, finds Connor Mildy playing deep in defence.
Yeah, half-back flank Mildy goes a short pass to Pake, who got the beanies and the Archie thongs for the game against Blackwood, where he kicked 4 goals. Dogs Junior starting to cement himself at A-grade level, kicks it out to the wing. Stallion Goat Perling wins it out. Kick in the middle of the ground by Joel Leake. Norton goes to Troy Parker-Bores. Kick inside 50. Zabian Parker-Bores over the back. Ball hits the deck. Here's Landers again. Can he pick it up? He's in a bit of a mood today, the big fella. Oh, a bit of a face-off sort of work there. And that's holding the ball. Bit of a don't argue to the face.
Send off. And a free kick going there to Ben Johnson. His 4th A-grade game. Former Dogs Junior gets the ball up here.
Nice kick.
Taken by Green.
Great
Puts
kick.
it all up half of Hall. Handball that's set for him. In the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.
Big Acock!
Donkey will run in and go.
How's
bang.
about that, Jaden?
How good was that? That was an unreal transition there, I might say. And well done to Green. Great kick over the top. And well done to Adcock. Great composure. He had a couple of Hahndorf players just coming at him. So here we go. So
Yeah, well, everyone had pushed up, obviously, and over the back.
well done, yeah. So
I've got to say, the Dogs' defence have been under pressure early, but they've held up well, Pistols and Jaden, inside the opening 5 odd minutes.
and that was the first inside 50 as well for a goal. The Hahndorf had 6 and can't hit the scoreboard. So great efficiency by the Dogs.
So Jake Adcock with his 27th goal for the season. Of course, hasn't played the full season. He has spent time sunning himself at the Test series, but
Yes.
good to see him back, the big man. So
Hanging out with the Barmy Army Pistols.
important here if they get that's right, back-to-back goals. So Roberts, Fanning, ball comes down here.
That's good pressure,
So
Dogs.
Trenorden, pressure applied there by the young man in Townland. Been impressed every time we've seen him this year for the Dogs. As I said, still eligible for under 18 ranks. So once again, the ruck duel. Roberts in front, gets it down. Scrambly play, ball goes to ground. Umpire letting it flow. Umpire Dawes watching intently.
Interesting matchup. Kynan Dunn on Cooper Hoff. Obviously, Dunn can play a bit of ruck as well.
Williams Tripodi to Yench. Puts inside 50. Here's a chance for Kuiper. Benny Salt lurking. He's got support there from Xander. I think it is. Xander goes back. Once again, good pressure played by Kuiper.
Great work.
His partner in crime defensively in George Dent. In the long sleeves there, number 1 is on the side as well. Ball held under, and umpire Dawes will come in and ball up. So it played just under 7 minutes. It's Dogs 1 straight, leading Magpies 1 behind.
Riley Sinnott on Ben Salt. Ben Jeffries looks like he's on Sam Hayden, and Kuiper is playing that loose sort of role in the defensive half. In fact, Sinnott's on Jesse Landers. Kuiper's on Salt now. So a few changing there, and Hayden's on Ben Jeffries.
Matthew Yench just trying to claim the last touch there, but the Academy boy sting to his guns, Jaden, so we'll have a ball in.
Good work.
Boundary throw in, 65 metres out from Hahndorf's goal. Big D Roberts, a bit of one to the chops there. Meantime, Sam Williams, kick inside 50. Here's Kuiper, floating in front of Roberts. Luke Variety. Ben Sold under pressure, gives it off to Joffa Jeffries, kick in the middle of the ground. Perling takes the mark.
Just the edge of the cricket pitch area.
Reached game 250 in last year's double extra time grand final against the Tigers.
So 6-time premiership player goes out towards the coaching box side. Target out there is Mail. He's off to the races quickly. Low pass up towards, looking for the dangerous.
There's that
Cooper
matchup I was
Hoff.
talking about. Done with the fist.
Well taken by Kuiper, who's already standing out in defence. Ball towards the interchange gate area, out of bounds on the full. Sorry, out over the line. So it'll be last touch. Yes, it will be by the looks of it. Just conferring with the Academy boy. Looks like it will actually be a ball in.
Yep, boundary throw in. 9 minutes gone. Hahndorf, 1 point. Rush behind that one. 1 goal. Onkas, their first inside 50 at the 6-minute mark. Jake Adcock got the ball there from Houlihan. Meantime, George Dent got it on. Dogs tried to go towards Connor Mildy. Good work by Hopgood. Over to Yench. Kicked 9 goals last week. 7 in the third. Will he go forward this week? We'll find out. Good start by the Dogs. They're right in this one. Trenorden, pop over the top in the middle, finds James Tripodi. Past premiership captain, goes to Joel Parker-Bores. Kick inside 50. Here's that matchup I was talking about. Dunn versus Hoff. And Sinnott mops up beautifully.
Yeah, great pick up. Got the shoot.
Ooh.
Shoots it up the flank area, close to the line. As you can see, the Academy boy right on the spot. Benny Sod, unfortunately, unable to control it on the apex of the arc. So the Academy boy will come and pitch in. So good game of footy here after 9 minutes.
Yeah, good.
So, pitching it in. Fanning. Landers. Landers gets it down. Trying to crash his way through there was Trenorden. The umpire Dawes right in the spot, ruled taken high. So,
Don't know if you have the length here. Or
no,
it's gonna
quickly
pop
lays the eyes and puts it across here to Xander, I think it is.
Yeah, good kick.
Takes the mark. So, Hahndorf always on the watch for moving the ball on quickly to...
Troy Parker
Good
Balls
options.
coming off the ground. Hopgood on, Dylan. And looks like Daniel Roberts having a bit of a breather, and Xavier Parker Balls on as Xander goes towards Babbage. Babbage, we saw that happen against Mount Lofty a couple of rounds ago, and that's off hands minor score.
I was going to say Xander with 11 goals for the year. He's third year in seniors and really starting to establish himself as a senior footballer. There's Zach George Dent, as Benny Goldfinch mentioned, versatile sportsman, represented Australia in basketball earlier this year in France. Kicks the ball out half-back flank area off hands. Taken here. Good chain of handballs. It's a chance for Trenorden already, being busy. Tripodi, clever hands there, but his teammate there was locked up. That's
Mayo.
Mail. So once again, umpire Brooks will come in and ball it up.
Half forward line for Hahndorf. Dogs. Through Houlihan, wrapped up. One of many dogs that have recommitted for next year after a return to the finals this year. So great signs for Onkas. And once again, lots of pressure. Houlihan got to maintain this all match. Onkas. At the moment, they hold the edge slightly on the scoreboard. Hahndorf have had the bulk of the forward entries. Hopgood kicks the ball forward. Kuiper, good mark. One of the best defenders in the competition. Pistols.
I tell you, he's had a very consistent year, Benny. It could be certainly pushing for selection of the team of the year. Goes forward.
Here we go.
Spills under Yes, chance for Houlihan, do something creative. Just goes bang towards half forward, but unfortunately, Magpies by weight of numbers there, taken by Yench. Former Crow quickly puts it across. Here's a chance for an intercept. Ball spills free. First to get there is Kleeman. Gives it back to a teammate, chips it back, and here's Hayden, who covers an enormous amount of ground in a game of footy. He wastes no time, puts it down of Landers. Big man marks virtually in the centre of the ground.
Yep, he's keen to get on the left here, either by hand or foot. He almost ran too far there, but eventually finds a target in Ben Salt. So Ben Salt, tight on the boundary line here. Very talented athlete. Kicks the ball, just wedges it into the forward area. Over the back, Fanning, can he pick it up? Or Jaron Mail cleverly toe pokes it to Xavier Parker Boers. Tripodi, under pressure from George Dent. Got it out to Mail, got it out to Hayden. Under pressure though. I thought he was going to have a check side there, but brought it back in, board at the last minute. Houlihan's had a great start to the match, and he finds Mitch Coccioloni, who's got some family watching on.
Yeah, they'll be pleased with that. So Mitchie just messes up the line to the lead there.
Oh, one-hander, is it?
What's the one hand? I think Connor Mildy.
Bit of showtime.
Yeah, so Mildy right on the line and the Yench out of wing.
Jaden, it's been a good start by the Dogs.
Yeah, sure has. Even though they're behind by 18 kicks in the stats here, and the stats heavily looking like Hahndorf's cup of tea, but Onka Pringa's defences are held on pretty well.
So Hayden gets the ball out. Teammate kicks it high towards half forward. It's all Dogs back there.
Kuiper's
And
on fire.
He has taken numerous possessions already as we approach 13 minutes the first term. Out here to Green. He fumbled what he should have taken. Pays the penalty as the ball was bundled across the line. Good pressure there applied by...
Good defensive setup, Pistols from the Dogs. They've had a solid back line all season.
Just by dragging people forward, though, they need someone when the turnover comes.
That's right.
That last instant, Houlihan had no one really to kick to. So, see what they do this time. Improvisation. There the ball comes on. There's Pake. Exciting youngster. Got it back to that man, Houlihan. Clever handball over the top. Bit of a fumble there. Here comes Yench. He'll use the ball, which he does. Puts towards half forward. Luke Roberts, one grab. Taken there, high kick by Hopgood, I think it was. Out here, his chance for Hoff. He's under pressure from a couple of Dogs.
Good
tackle by Green. Should have been rewarded close to the boundary line. And then walking it over the boundary line was Jag Cornish.
Great pressure. Got to maintain that. I keep saying that. 14 minutes goal, and the Dogs are maintaining that pressure during the first part of the quarter anyway.
Just keep off 30 goals for the season. So as Benny Goldfinch said, a danger forward this afternoon for the Magpies. So rucks in. Luke Roberts. Got
He earned a free kick here in the ruck contest high.
It's been pushed out. So Luke Roberts to have his first kick of the football in a couple of weeks.
They'll get around him here if he kicks this.
Could be heading off. He's just coming off a break at Benny, and he may well be heading into another break, heading to Barley.
Is he?
During the week, I believe, for social engagements. So, Roberts, let's see what he can do. Leans back on the kick. I tell you what, he
just missed that.
Perhaps a little bit rusty with his kicking as it's pulled forward. So, Hahndorf, third behind of the game. Bulldogs are one straight, Jaden. 15 minutes looming in the first term here on the Call to Wild.
Paint the picture, Jaden, halfway through the first quarter. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, 16 inside 50s to 3. So, Hahndorf are just really strong inside 50s, but just can't convert it on the board at the moment. So, as Trenordan's looking to go inside 50 to Pearling.
Well, he goes to Pearling here. No one in the forward half of the ground for the Dogs. There's a bit of waxing here from the Magpies. Finds Braden Hopgood. Smack bang in the middle of German Arms Oval. Good conditions, overcast conditions as he tries the barrel. And they're not quite getting the forward entries I'm guessing that Matt Golding would like at the moment. So here's an opportunity once for the Dogs to counter-attack. Johnson in the lead up. Pake involved. Connor Mildy. Here's the counter-attack for the Dogs. Can it come off here? Oh, crucial fumble in the middle ground by Green. Might still come off here. Kick forward. That was by Rhett Calnan, but Jesse Landis has had a fantastic start to this game and finds Pearling. He in turn finds Ben Salt and the Magpies players pushing over that side of the ground.
So Salt on the Onka Valley coaching box side of the ground. Nurses up the wing, but getting in front there was George Dent. Happy to see the ball over the boundary line.
Anything else, Jaden?
Well, 50 kicks to 29 in favour of Hahndorf. They're virtually winning every stat at the moment, bar the tackling count, which is 22 to 14 in favour of the Dogs.
There's a chance. Fanning, Landers, ball comes to ground. Booted forward there for the Dogs. There's a chance the foot race is on. It's all the Magpies. Yench. Great spray by Clarissa.
Good match up here.
Bit of scragging as they go across. I kicked up the line to Tripodi by Yench over the top.
Kleeman.
So Kleeman drives him out of attack into defence. Comes in, here's Salt. Cleverly read the crux. Puts it forward and finds Parker Bowles at the set.
He's got two Magpies over the top there. He's going to.
He was thinking about it, but Zabin is going to go back and have a shot. Has kicked 34 goals for the season. When you're the leading goal kicker for the Pies, why wouldn't you?
He's had a great season.
Yeah.
Kicked 5 last week. State
country player. Represented SA against WA.
Can play ruck.
So, as I said, 35th goal in the offering here.
He's missed as
well. Pulled it a bit wide. So the Magpies perhaps a bit uncharacteristically off song here, Jaden. 4 straight behinds. The Dogs are 1 straight. 2-ball game here at 17 gone.
Yeah, well, like I said, they've had 19 inside 50, so they've had plenty of...
What is it, 19 to 3 now?
19 to 4, so yeah, plenty of opportunities for the Magpies as their Carissa's going to kick out.
He finds Tom Mayo. Who,
Gamma in the sleeves, kicking out.
Yep, Tom Mayo takes the mark. So Mayo, low pass. Luke Roberts looking to cut that one off. Fanning tries to flick it on to Houlihan, eventually gets to him. The pass, Bridgewater Raider. Gamma directing traffic. Kick out of defence there by Short. Towards the wing, outer side wing. Got to make the most of this now to Dogs. Green, great hip and shoulder there versus Pearling.
Yeah.
2 players that don't hold back. Just around from the Dogs. Interchange Benz, that's holding the ball. So it'll be a free kick here to Pearling, who seems to have won out in that one-on-one contest against Damien Green. Tries a little bit of selling the candy, and that hasn't come off there from the goat.
Olga supporters would say, well,
poetic
justice there.
A 0-0 draw in the end, so it'll be a boundary throw-in just in front of the Dogs. Change room, interchange.
Ruckman grabber. 18.5 minutes gone first term here, Call to Wild, coming to you from German Arms Oval-Hahndorf. Oh, fisted forward by Houlihan.
Houlihan.
Tripodi going down there. Comes back to Houlihan. Puts it towards the top of the goal. Will it carry?
Jeez.
Just across the front, but Houlihan certainly an excitement machine. Been involved in both scores this afternoon so far for the Dogs. They're 1-1. Hahndorf Magpies 4 behinds, Jaden. 18.5 gone first term.
Yeah, correct. So, yeah, 55 kicks to 34 in favour of Hahndorf and 25 handballs to 15. Just trying to get a score on the board here.
Kleeman goes a toe poke cleverly to Salt, back to Hayden. Loves to run with it. Over the top to Jaron Mail. Little toe poke. Kuiper. Can he pick it up? He's under pressure from Hoff. Paddles it on. Cornish. Looking for Jeffries. Landers went through his mitts to Trenorden, got a clever toe poke just forward of the 50 there for the Magpies. Jeffries, though, goes to Sinot for Onkas, repelling the ball from the half-back flank out towards the outer side wing. Off, here goes Green. Like his style, kick inside 50. Connor Mildy did that one well. Here's Jens, though, mopping up in defence. Usually does it well and finds Babbage, I think, their pistols, and he wheels on the left boot towards the wing and finds Tripodi with a good juggling mark.
Yep, round the corner clearance. So ball comes back across here. Here's Trenorden. He was off. Play on, says the up.
Oh.
Intercepted. The Dogs by Johnson comes up. Here's Jens. Clearing handball head into Trenorden. He wheels back through traffic, goes out wide, finds Parker Bowles, Troy variety. So Hahndorf, just with this system, they're always able to stem the tide and finds Tripodi right in front of the Onka Valley coaching box. But Coach would be, Mark Watsby, pretty happy what he's seen so far with his Dogs, as 20 minutes is about to tick over. Puts it forward, kept under his young Conan Dunn, the young man, former Millicent football product, takes a mark, puts the ball onto the
certainly making Hoff
accountable. Kicks in the man at the mark. Dunn backs it up, got that to a teammate there, high kick forward, under it, it's Johnson, ball spills to ground level, chain of handballs there, Babbage involved, finally gets to a teammate clear and kick Landers. Strong attack on the ball, sorry, it's Daniel Roberts, here's Williams, feeds out one of those handballs, they go forward here and all on his own is Hoff.
There we go.
He takes a very good low mark at the end, so Hoff races, he's got no one ahead of him. Puts it towards the top of the square.
Touched on the line.
Touched on the line. We won't have to go upstairs for that one, Jaden. So Hahndorf's fifth behind of the term. That's their score. Onkas are 1-1.
So Hayden Gamma back in the lineup over recent rounds after an injury in the first part of the season. Umpire Dawes not happy with that, so going to have to go. Might replay the Ben Judd goal umpiring work just to show what the quarter time.
Just wondering, Benny, why he stayed at the ground not using a yellow football.
That's a good point, Pistols. Gamma goes out towards the half-back flank. Very good point, actually. Jeffries kicks the ball out towards the outer side wing. Good mark there by Joel Parker-Bors. Joel Leake was around the area as well. So 22 minutes gone. Hahndorf 5 points. Onkas 1-1. Dogs making the most of their chances, that's for sure. We'll go to Jaden shortly. Leake just managed to get a handball away. Dogs applying some good heat here. They're in this right up to their eyeballs. Jaden, just some thoughts.
Yeah, 67 kicks to 41, 30 handballs to 18 and 29 marks to 11, all in favour of the Magpies at the moment as they go forward, but the kick is wayward and it'll be last touch.
Well, as you said, they might have the majority of kicks, but some of them have been like that, really.
That's right.
Ineffective, and also with the handball, the more time you use the
What's
ball.
the tackle pressure, Jaden?
So tackle pressure is 30 to 19 in favour of Onka Pringa. So they plus 11 in the tackle. So that's where it's won and lost at the moment. Really, it's the tackle pressure. Is that putting Hahndorf under pressure?
Luke Roberts back on the ground. Ben Salt having a bit of a break. Got a boundary throw-in just in front of Mark Watts and the coaching staff for the Dogs. They'll be finals this week. Troy Parker-Bors like a ball through the stoppage situation. Kick inside 50. Cooper Hoff versus Kynan Dunn. I'm liking this matchup. Hoff wheels around on the right boot, finds Sabian Parker-Bors with a sliding mark.
He had a shot from here earlier, Benny. Perhaps this time he's a little bit closer to run round.
And he has missed as well.
And actually he's missed
Down the
everything. So Hahndorf certainly...
Matt Golding might throw the hat off shortly.
So, James Cornish, we've got a short little kick across the Gamma. It's been a goal since it's back in the side. He's 7 for A game for the season. Puts it back to the Jag man in Cornish.
He got in the best last week.
Yep, deep in the cliff pocket, as we refer it. Just below the social club, which is nicely packed, and the smell of the roast pork.
Oh, that'll be coming up at quarter time. Play that.
So the ball off hands. Daniel Roberts follows up with a tackle there. Close to the line comes to Babbage. Forced a high left footer. Good work by Dunn, brought the ball to ground, taken by Williams, left the eyes, and sees Hayden loose out half-forward flank. He in turn's got to deliver it. Oh, good work by Kuiper.
Good work.
Good contested ball play on to the umpire. Hayden comes back into the contest.
Great work
by Kuiper. Second effort, close to the line.
Great work, Kuiper.
Taking the ball
Sensational
right
work
over
by Zach Kuiper.
Got it to Howard, who in turn gets it up here. Tried to
the goal.
was
Outside the
Milo.
ball, great work, great football all round, both ends of the ground.
So desperation from both sides. Perlin quickly sees his opportunity of a loose man and gives it to Norden. So Adam Norden had a pretty influential year in his return to the ranks at Magpie Land after a stint with Sturt.
Yep.
So Sammy Hayden once again, half-back flank area.
Really enjoyed that. That was a good quarter of football. I mean, Matt Golding would find it frustrating, but Hahndorf 6 shots on goal, 1 out in the full, 5 points. Onka's 1-1, making the most of their chances, Jaden. And Mark Watts would be happy with his charges at quarter time, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're right. And here's a stat for you. So it's the first time since 2010 that Onka Pringa have held Hahndorf goals in the first term. So there you go. Since my 2010 records, the first time that Onka Pringa have held Hahndorf goals in the first term, and it's definitely the first time this season that Hahndorf haven't scored a goal in the first quarter.
I was going to say how long. So first time to score.
First time this year, and it's also only the second time this year that Hahndorf have been held goals in a quarter. So so there you go. And the first time that Hahndorf were held goals in a quarter was a few rounds ago, where you guys are at Mount Lofty. That was against Mount Lofty. So it's only the second time this year that Hahndorf has been held goals in a quarter, as they had 77 kicks to 45. They had 23 inside 50s to 7, 31 handballs to 20, 37 marks to 12. So all in favour of Hahndorf, but the tackle pressure was really good from the Dogs. 33 to 22. Yeah, so that's really where Onka Pringa can hold their hats high, and especially that second effort from Kuiper right in front of us too. If there's something that Mark Watts is going to show on the tape, that is it. So well done to the Dogs in a good first quarter.
All right, it's all set up here for an entertaining game of football, round 7.
Just a few comments here, Pistols.
Yes.
Wayne Hall, he loved the bumps in that quarter as well.
The slug and the goat, yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, yep, quarter time here as Jane, it looks like James is headed to the heavens here with the camera. We might show what's happening a bit more at Hahndorf with the first video, Dalish, at quarter time, if that's all right. All right, here we are, German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. Big day for the Magpies in particular as they go up against Onka Pringa Valley, and we're joined by Vice President of Hahndorf, Squizzy. Squiz, what's happening here?
Oh, we just got a spit going. We try to do it once a year. Sort of coincides with Pink Round as breast cancer promotion we're doing. Just put it on for tea, and yeah, Pigs kindly donated from a life member, and yeah, just an opportunity. Last game, home game for the season, so we thought we'd do something special. Yeah,
terrific. And Pink Day as well. Just tell us a little bit about that. The netball club and footy club getting involved once again.
Correct. Yeah. It's for Breast Cancer Foundation. You know, that's mainly driven by the netball club, but we jump on board with them and promote it, just not netball and footy, but as a community, trying to give back something to the community and raise a bit of money. As you can see, with the players all wearing pink socks.
Yeah.
Goal umpires, flags and runners are pink, so it's just something we can do as a club, yeah.
And your involvement with the footy club, obviously Vice President, how long you've been in that role, and building up to that, how long you've been involved with Hahndorf?
Oh, I've been here for about 12 years now, I'd say. Started coaching the kids from Moddies, worked my way into the committee, Vice President now, and yeah, just there's always something going on. We've been very lucky, we've been very successful over the last few years, so let's hope we can keep that going, yeah.
And overall, this season, how you've seen it from a whole club perspective?
Yeah, pretty good. The competition's good. I think a few teams have dropped off, a few others have picked up. It makes it a bit more interesting. Yeah, the kids are good. It's good spread right through. I think it's good competition right now. Be a bit better if we could have a bit nicer oval, but unfortunately you get a bit of rain and a couple of home games and it can bog up pretty quickly. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right. All good.
And
we're back. All right, here we are behind the
reason
tennis
to,
court or
hang
club
around
room.
that roast pork there with
With veg, of course.
Squizzy.
Yeah, balance things out.
Doing very well. But
The great man Brendan Leckles tuned in. Barchi, of course, Birdwood finished their season in the A grade, but the under-16s Courier Cup winners. So
well done to
good
them.
work to them.
Young Roost.
Shout out to Barchi and all the gang.
So, filming footy, bringing you the call of the world, of course, through Sports Interactive and also Dartfish. Of course, HFL sponsors Police Credit Union, Closey Supermarkets, West End, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier Newspaper, Rossdale Homes, Sports Centre and Think Road Safety. Thank you to them for their sponsorship of the local competition. And also the club sponsors, if we can quickly get them up.
There we go.
It's Hahndorf, Jaden J.
Take us through it.
So Harcourt, Adelaide Hills, Rossdale Homes, Hagen Menzel Contractors and Hogan Insurance Solutions.
And quickly for the Bulldogs.
Take us through it, Jaden.
Fit them in quickly before Bruce Dawes gets us underway. There we go.
Closey's Supermarkets, Oakbank Hotel, Bear in Hand and also Adcock Real Estate.
And don't go anywhere. Coming up at half-time, Pistols is going to go one-on-one with a Lobethall's only male medalist, which will be a great chat.
Yes, yes. Rare as Hahndorf goals in the first term. Lobethal male medalist, I tell you. So, underway. Roberts gets it down. Daniel variety. Here's Jeffries. Meanwhile, umpire Dawes said illegal disposals of Sammy Williams, the skipper, right in the middle of Hahndorf Oval, puts it forward. Salt. Oh! Nearly a great mark there by Salt as he stretched forward. Ball comes to Hayden. Salt back on it, around the corner.
Miss, is it? Oh, Luke Roberts. Great
That's
work,
Luke
Luke
Roberts.
Roberts.
Lukey Dookie. Handball's off to Mail. Roberts again.
Oh, that's a volleyball spike.
Right in front of the scoreboard. As you see, 5 points placed, 1-1 in favour of the Dogs at this stage of the game. Well done. Fed the ball out to Gamma. Drives it forward. Intercepted mark there by Perling.
Yep, it goes in board to the Silky one, Yench, who kicked 9 goals last week, 7 towards this end of the ground. Houlihan had a good first quarter. It goes to Pake. Good fist on, looking for a teammate there, and I think it's Corissa. And once again, a good early start from the Dogs in terms of tackle count.
Connor Mildy involved there, Benny.
That's what's required, all across the ground. Big Jake Adcock here in the forward line. He's opposed to Joel Leake. Perling, of course. Looks like he's opposed to Connor Mildy, I believe. Joel Parker Ball's also in the forward line for Magpies. So let's see how we go here from the stoppage. Big D Roberts. Daniel Roberts clears the ball towards the half-forward line for Hahndorf. Jeffrey's backing back. Looking for some support here. Joffa kicks it up the wing. Kynan Dunn. I've liked his start to the match. Athletic big man. Glenelg premiership player in juniors. Can play in the ruck, but he's playing in defence at the first quarter anyway. Goes half-forward line. Joel Leake. Ball hits the deck. Kleeman tried to get it on there to Tripodi, and he's met by a freight train there in Houlihan.
Quarter while, quarter time. Scoreboard Nan Bremer 2-4, leading Blackwood 1 goal. Of course, Darcy Hurrigan an 87 goals. Be interested to see if we can get that ton before the couple of games in the major rounds.
2 minutes gone here, second quarter action. The Dogs, 1 goal, leading Hahndorf 5 points. Of course, Hahndorf undefeated so far this season, up to round 17. Last defeat was last year's double extra time grand final against Lobethal. Tripodi gives it on to Sam Williams. Kick out of defence there, I think that was Kleeman, and that's going to be last touch free kick here for the Dogs, and I think it's going to go to Jag Cornish.
I've also got live scores as well.
Good on you,
Boys,
Jack.
Lobethal 1 goal 5, but Lofty 1 goal 5, trail Lobethal 3 goals.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that
so
puts a
there you
cat
go.
amongst the pigeons.
So,
Interesting, that one. Daniel Roberts kicks it towards the half-forward line. If Lobethal get up in that, third spot still up for grabs. Ben Salt, handball over the top. Kuiper, I think that's Cornish, clearing ball out of defence for the Dogs, but sliding in there with a mark to Tripodi. He goes to Sam Williams. Here's a chance to Norton, to Tripodi, back to Norton, back to Troy Parker-Bors. What can he do? Can he kick a goal from 50? Goes right to the line. Luke Roberts is the target. Ball hits the deck. And the Dogs are away, Pistols, holding up well.
Yep, put it out here. Eyes for
That's 25.
great
Bring it on.
partay by Sam Green. And, late challenge there by Joel Parker-Bos.
Bit of umpiring in the box here.
So, Green, courageous mark. Undecided what he's going to do with though. He'll come further up the line right in front of our filming footy broadcast.
Adcock.
Well, Jake Adcock at the front of the bus. Ball comes down, trying to work his way through there. It's Hop, good break.
Good hassle by
There's a
Jaden
chance for
Howard.
the Dogs. It'll stop there.
1, 2, 3. On the goal!
Socket through on the run by Clarissa.
Sensational. Great work by Jaden Howard as well.
To get that ball forward. So just over 4 minutes, the Dogs have kicked their second goal. The only goal scored of the game. They go to 2-1.
Look at the
See
turn
ball
of
didn't
pace.
go pop, but the pace of Clarissa there.
He came 4 deep, Jaden. Had to get past 3 Hahndorf players to kick that one. Well, there you go.
There you go. Well, I reckon that was in tandem of a goal being scored at Pine Avenue, just above us. I reckon there was a crowd was cheering as well, and the refs, blew the whistle. So there you go. Well done to the Dogs. They currently got 2 inside 50s to 4 in favour of Hahndorf, so Hahndorf just can't convert.
And just remember, no Jesse O'Brien today as well.
No, so 8th goal of the season for Carissa. Here's a chance now. Houlihan getting involved. Gets the ball to Cocciglione. Goes to ground under a tackle.
Well, I had a chat to Jake Oacock during the weekend with Pistols, and he talked about Mark Watson using
The
belief and stories to get the side up. I wonder what he's used for this one so far.
So Houlihan, the past mile medalist Division 2, puts it forward. The Dogs certainly pushing off the ground. Soccer there by Perling finds some space. First there is Jeffries, though. He's got support there.
George Dent.
From George Dent up from defence. A high ball.
Mayo's perfect position.
One for the
here.
leapers, and we know he'll come out in that. Perling, couldn't claim it.
That's a free kick. No.
Paid, no, not paid. Stacks on the middle here.
Jaden Howard, good
Tough
work.
football here, I tell you what.
Tough football indeed.
Worthy of two finalists, certainly putting on a prelude to the finals. Sam Williams is just appealing to the umpire, but getting no response. So Ruckjell, one down by Adcock. Houlihan, we know he's capable of special.
How's the bounce?
Bounce will just go to the right. But
Well, now they're going to another level, it feels, Jaden.
And it's actually the first time that they've led the kicking count for the entire day for the quarter, so 12 kicks to 11 in favour of the Dogs.
So Matthew Yench, the kicking duties.
Interesting period here, Jaden and Pistols. As the Dogs are right in this one. Another one here for them would be very interesting. Over the handball over the top. Shoot. Turnover though. Sam Williams, the captain. From centre half back, goes long, strong. This is what the Magpies can do. End to end. Luke Roberts trying to pick it up. Half, bit of class. There we go. Bang. 7 minutes gone. Hahndorf's first, 1-5. And Onka's 2-2, Jaden.
Yeah, I've now regained the lead and also regained the kicking lead as well in the quarter. So 14 kicks to 13, handball 17 to 10, marks 5 to 4. But look, Goldie, it is the tackle pressure from Onka 14 tackles to 9 as well. So
in the quarter so far.
Yeah, in the quarter so far. So they're hanging in there, the Dogs as well. And Hahndorf have 5 inside 50s to 3.
Just a couple of bad turnovers, and a side like Hahndorf makes you pay. That's Cooper Hoff kicking his 31st goal for the year and the first for the afternoon here on the call. The Wild coming to you from German Arms Oval. So back in the centre, umpire Brooks. It'll be the young man Dunn against Roberts. Daniel Roberts goes unopposed, comes to Chenorden. Over the top of him was Green.
Got to hang tough here, the Dogs.
So Chenorden puts it forward. A couple of Magpies spoil each other. Comes down here's Cornish. Just shrugs off an opponent. Got to a teammate. Got a clearing kick. And taken by the boy from Millicent and Dunn.
Playing ruck at the moment. Kicks the ball out towards the wing. Great mark, Carissa. Just near, I think that's Kleeman out there. So he goes toward, Dunn puts the Dukes up, couldn't quite come off. Trenorden shrugs aside the direct opponent there, goes to Daniel Roberts, kicks the ball in the middle of the ground, goes to Landers. Here's Xander under the pump. Great, there's that pressure that Jaden's talking about with the tackle pressure. George Dent hustling back. Great work from Fanning here if he can get it towards the boundary line, but once again, Jaden, a good tackle.
Yeah, you're right, 18 tackles to 10 in favour of the Dogs here as inside 50 stoppage for the Magpies.
They're always looking to move the ball on, though, Hahndorf, even if they're going to ground. They knock the ball clear in towards the advantage of a teammate. So see what can happen here. So the two number 17s doing battle. Landers for Hahndorf gets it down. Front of the pack situation is the slug in green. Chain of handball comes out here. Clearing kick by Senot.
Huge ball, this one.
Middle of the ground. Does bounce in the firmer part of the ground. Taken here by Parker Biles. That's a lovely kick across the ground. Finds a teammate there.
Yeah, good touch. Yeah.
Kleeman, is it? Yes.
Yes, it is.
So Kleeman nurses out to Joel Leake.
Don't go anywhere. Pistols will be chatting to his dad at half time.
Kleeman, that is, not Joel Leake.
No, that's right.
So,
well, it might be. Who knows?
well, could we have a...
He's over there as well,
the ball to Maria. Right. So, long kick. Probably discussing their sons' careers at the moment. Ball comes out here. It's a chance. Kicked away by Cocciglione.
Good tell.
Long kick. It's a chance for Jake the Snake. Puts the hands up on the force as he's known as, I believe, Goldie.
Is that right?
Good tackle there. Good pressure by the slug in green. The umpire's green, perhaps looking for holding the ball.
Let him go. Don't mind that.
Says no.
So, stoppage situation just around from the Dogs' coaching box. People leaning over the fence there. They're completely into this one, understandably.
Some of the Dogs faithful getting involved there, Jaden J.
Shane Collins over there. He'd be around, wouldn't he? Colo?
He might be back at Belhanna just polishing up the cubicle.
Alrighty. Landers got it onto Hopgood. What's going on here? A free kick here for the Pies, is it? Oh, no,
He doesn't know. He's pointed this way, that way.
Every way. Might as do the Macarena. Alrighty, here we go.
We want Clint's monkey every which way but loose.
Coccioloni. Just near the Dogs interchange bench. 10 minutes gone. Dogs still hanging on, leading. Right in this one. We'll get to some thoughts from Jaden shortly. Connor Mildy coming off the ground. I think it's just a breather. He goes a short pass. Patient build up here. Coccioloni takes the mark. Connor Mildy a bit of a breather. So, outer side wing. He'll kick this one to the edge of the 50. Landers backing back, Perling backing back. Landers has taken a good overhead mark, the big man. They've got aerial strength there, the Magpies.
Strong pack mark from Landers.
Even period in the match, isn't it, Pistols?
Absolutely. Puts it back to the wing area. Shoot.
Oh, great
a little
mark
bit of
again.
a push there. Play on, set the umpire.
Okay, fair enough.
Here's Hayden, just whizzes his way through with brute strength, puts it forward. Cornish against Hi-Fi. Well done by the Jag man. Put the ball to
Great
ground.
work. Can we have a look at that? If not, that's fine. That's what it's all about. 1%ers. Hoff got on there. He would have been off to the races.
See, Hayden just pushes his way clear. And it's at Cornish here. 15, just disciplined defence. So, back live. Ball comes out. Here's a chance for Trinorden. Feeds the handball in there. Oh, Tripodi tried a bit of magic. Slipped over. Go back to Trinorden. He's hemmed in. Kick was deflected forward. Didn't go to required distance.
Good tackle, Houlihan.
Good tackle applied there by Houlihan and also Jaden Howard. So the Dogs really taking up the contest to the favoured home side at the moment. Looks like it's a free kick, but has been given. Benny.
Dorf's way, is it?
It certainly is.
Is it Cooper Hoff? No, Braden Hopgood.
Hopgood.
Jaden, while we have a bit of a moment to breathe here, what are your thoughts?
It's just really interesting the way the Dogs are trying to come out of defence and go forward, because Hahndorf is so set up, really well set up behind the ball. You see Hopgood, kick to the square, Pat goes up, got the crumbs here, Hahndorf, can they convert? And well done by the Dogs to hold on. So as I was saying, just the way Onka Pringa just going forward at the moment, because Hahndorf was so well set up behind the ball, it's really hard to get the ball forward. So it'll be interesting to see what they do for the remainder of the match.
Dangerous spot. George Dent took the crumbs from the ruck duel. Bit of push and shove behind the play. Salt.
It's a heavier part of the ground over there.
Yep, so Roberts gets it down. Ball fed out by Zed Parker. Bowls to Hopgood. This time around the corner.
Missed.
He will score, but a minor score. So 1-6 plays 2-2. So college maths tell me a 2-point margin in favour of the Bulldogs. 12, nearly 13 minutes gone here in the quarter. I trust you're enjoying our worldwide stream through filming footy.
Yes, indeed. George Dent kicks the ball in the middle of the ground. Blake Fanning diving. Trinorden, he's starting to take it to another level. Eases the ball out of the contest and finds James Tripodi. Ben Salt pushing deep. Zabian Parker balls is down there. In the meantime, he's gone shorter option into the pocket and find Babbage.
14 goals for the season, Benny, because played the last 2 years for the CMS Crows on York Peninsula, and also, ironically, a former Valley Bulldog junior.
And he's kicked out the full job. So that, for my calculations, is 9 shots on goal for 1 goal, because I had 2 out in the full.
So Zach George Dent to bring the ball back into play for out of bounds on the full. No, he's giving it back to his partner in crime, Kuiper. The two forming one of the best defensive duos in the competition. Kuiper a little bit undecided there. So Nurses is up the line.
Oh, that's almost 25.
Well, it was Gamma getting a little bit of treatment in the contest, but no extra yardage. So Gamma, half-back flank area, as they kick up the hill towards the social club in the second term. The Dog sets the ball up high.
Oh!
Right there.
Can we look at the replay of that?
Comes out clear, but out of
That was Michael
Xander.
Roach sort of stuff.
Xander with the ball at the edge of the cricket pitch. He'll drive it back out the wing area. He's got Mayo out here on his own.
That
for
was
the Pies.
extraordinary leap.
So Mayo just on the edge of the bog. Nurses it delightfully forward to that man Salt. So Ben Salt will kick the man on the mark, Kuiper, right on the 50
I think the
metre
play was
mark.
Joel Leake. That was extraordinary.
See the score in the background, 2-point margin for the Dogs. Puts it towards the top of the square.
Oh,
right in
great.
front.
That's equally as impressive.
Zach George set good hands. He wastes no time. Puts it out here towards Oval-Hahndorf. Good work there. Brought the ball to ground.
Can we have a look at that, Salish? I'm
It's
not
Clayton.
sure if we can. Let's have a look. Here we go. Look at the leap here.
Oh.
Wow.
It's Olympic high jump style.
Good stuff. That's some good marking in there, Jaden.
So Cozzolioni with the
Oh! How's that not a sling tackle?
Here we are. A little bit of feeling in the game.
No, seriously, how was that not a sling tackle?
Cozzolioni, yeah. So umpires there. A little bit of push and shove. Meanwhile, umpire Dawes just puts the
Not
ball
sure if you
up.
can get
Let's
that,
on with
Salish.
it. Crashing through there. Here's a chance here. Meanwhile,
There's a
umpire
lot
Brooks.
happening.
Looks like Cozzolioni. No, well, wow. Turned over there. It's going to be Xander with the free kick after all of that. I'd like to go back and have a look at that maybe at half time. But anyway, Xander puts it towards the top of the goal square.
Meantime, it's got a real finals feel to this one, that's for sure. Jaden, your thoughts?
Yeah, really interesting stats here at the moment too. Hahndorf are leading the kicking 31 to 26, but 13 inside 50s to 3. So they're repeating their dominance in the forward entries.
Jorg Dent, meantime, with the ball. Eases the ball out of the back pocket area to Riley Sinnott. Scoreboard 1-7-2-2. So, my calculations, 10 shots on goal, 2 out the full, 7 points, 1 goal return for the Magpies so far.
Ooh.
And that's gone out of bounds on the full, so Hahndorf another opportunity here.
Good crowd in the house here at Pine Avenue this afternoon, or German Arms Oval in Hahndorf.
Xander, wheels on the right boot, dangerous position. Hoff.
Double grab. Just can't allow that.
Heavy surface, as you can see underfoot there.
So his approach will be interesting. Of course, the only goal scorer in this game so far for the Magpies. 6 minutes into this term, when he kicked his 31st goal for the year. So the chance for his, his number, 32. So Hoff, drop punt on its way. Our goal umpire moves a
He's missed
little
as
bit too
well.
far, so through for a minor score. So we are all locked up here. 17 minutes gone, second term here at German Arms Oval. 1-8 the Dorf Magpies. Onka Valley Dogs are 2-2, so a very good game of football as Zach George Dent prepares to bring the ball back into play, Benny.
Goes a short pass, finds Gamma. So Hayden Gamma works the ball past the Dogs interchange bench, over the back. Tripodi this way, that way, finds Jens, wheels on the right, left boot, and marks by Damien Green. Where will he go here? He goes with the handball to Jorg Dent. Kick into the middle of the ground. Nice use of the ball there. Finds Joffa Jeffries. So Joffa kicks the ball towards the half-forward flanks. Jaden Howard takes the mark. Houlihan's deep here versus Perling. Interesting matchup. Ball hits the deck. Houlihan might be in here. Or Pake. He's an opportunist. Goes to Connor Mildy. Can he work his magic? Babbage goes to Xander. In the heavy part of Hahndorf. Goes out towards the half-back flank. Almost a high-scoring mark there by Jeffries. It's gone out of bounds.
It's notable. Hahndorf in defence in the air have the supremacy with the height, but when the ball hits the deck, Pake, Houlihan, these sort of fleet-footed guys are causing a bit of trouble for Hahndorf. Ball comes to ground here as Williams trying to crash his way through, wrapped up in a tackle. By
Jaden, you got the
Kelman.
stuff for it?
Yeah, so at the moment, Onka have had more kicks in the quarter, 35 to 34. And the tackle pressure again, Goldie, 32 tackles to 20.
So they must
Maintaining
score
that.
forward entrance. Desperate defence there. Ball comes out. Here's a chance. Carissa's at back inside. Johnson there. Ball comes to ground. Fed out there. Good intercept there for the pie by
Great
Coleman.
smother,
Smothered.
Mildy.
There's a chance here around the corner.
Oh.
But riding on the goal line, the reliable goal.
Great work, Connor Mildy.
Perling. So forces it through. It's enough to give the lead. 2-3 plays. 1-8. For the Dogs. Ball out here.
Sam Green.
Kick out. Sam Green taking the mark right in front of our commentary spot here. So Sam Green to bring the ball back
All right,
inside
let's
50.
have a look at this one. Connor Mildy deep versus Babbage. Howard's also on here. Oh, 2 Hahndorf players go up. Houlihan trying to burst the ball forward. Ball spills out. Connor Mildy versus Troy Parker Boys. Houlihan goes in again. Love his tenacity.
Oh, it's been a free
He's earned
play.
a free kick? No,
Parker
Hahndorf.
Boys.
Got to love the way Houlihan goes about it.
He does. It's like a machine. As I said, past 2018 medalist in the second division.
So kicks towards the wing. Kuiper will fly third deep there. Force the contest. Umpire says giving away a free kick there.
Holding.
Daniel Roberts goes towards Trenorton. Bit of class there. Outside of the boot towards the wing. Luke Roberts front position. Ball hits the deck. Cornish. And he's held up. Those heavier parts of the ground are just spreading a little bit here.
It's just funny, I know Hahndorf have been training at the summit on the pristine turf up there and, well, on a bit of a bog. So training at the summit, the ball would bounce nicely and be a lot firmer than it is at the moment, whether that's affecting their movement of the ball. This ball comes out here. Oh, good attack on the ball there. For the Dogs, bring it forward. Here's Hurley once again, putting in the long strides.
Love his game.
Gathers it. Looks support this way. Gets onto the left. Nurses up the line.
Oh, the big fella. Here we go.
Big force. Jakey Adcock.
All right, that's what we like from the skipper. Kick inside 50. Chopped off, though, by Hopgood. And
Yeah, well read.
Ben Johnson was saying just kick it a bit longer. It didn't quite come off, but Braden Hopgood. Oh, that's dangerous. Well, Perling makes it look easy. Sliding in there on the knees.
It's Hahndorf wearing the pink socks for Pink Breast Awareness Cancer Day.
Perling goes out to big D, Rob. 12 premierships combined, those two. Xander on the right boot, wheels it out of traffic. Trenorton. Oh, Joffa! Highlight package. Highlight package.
So he had Velcro on the ball.
Wow.
Fantastic by the veteran.
Let's have a look at this one.
Yeah, got the glove on and the Velcro. Thank you very much.
No dramas. All right, here we go. Back to live action. Pake.
No, that's
Out the floor.
that's snuck in
Nice
for
point.
a behind. So once again, they've re-established that 2-point margin. 1-8.
2-4.
2-4. Just waiting for the
Jaden,
score
what do you
to
got
catch
for
up.
us?
22 minutes gone here. So once again, only the one goal kick for the quarter by each team. So not too much time on it. So just as Matthew
Jaden, you
Yench
shut me.
brings the ball back into play. Here's a chance for Kuiper against Roberts. Joined in by Fanning there, his Dog teammate. Smashes the ball over the boundary line. So real contest here for the
Yeah,
Dogs.
real contest.
They've certainly come to play today. And at this stage, they haven't been intimidated by the undefeated status of the Magpies. The 5th placed Dogs playing very good football at the moment. Coach Mark Watts will be keen to get him in the rooms and just re-establish
Yeah.
that belief. Fanning forward, comes to Green, underground handball. In the meantime, the whistle is gone. Free kick to big Blake Fanning. Goes back, gives it to Gamma. The racehorse puts it up
Perling.
forward. Adcock's a target.
Good work by Adcock.
Ball comes to ground level. Salt working hard. Also in there, Johnson for the Dogs. Trying to crash his way through there was Leak for the Pies.
Thought Perling going to take that mark, but a little bit of a fist there by Adcock, just cutting it off. Nice work.
So ball up. Jake Adcock backhands it down. Leak's kick is deflected. Tapped on cleverly by Williams. Intercept by Cochiglione. Got it back to Mildy on the boundary line. Curls it
shot.
back. It'll be through for a minor score.
I think they've had the last 3 shots on goal, haven't they, Jaden? Is that right?
Yeah, they've had the last 5 inside 50s as well.
So kick out. Comes out here. Here's a chance. George dead. Waste no time.
One here, and they're really
Puts it
up
in.
and
Adcock's
about.
the target. Can he get across? Intercept there was Hopgood. Well done by Pake. Wrapped up in a great tackle by
You
Leak.
just get a feeling, one before half time
Absolutely.
would really inject some real belief in
Dogs, you
momentum.
can just feel the buzz in their
The
makeup.
vibe is there.
So
They've lasted at least a half of football against the undefeated Magpies.
come out to 24 minutes gone. Second term, Roberts gets it down. Parker pause, taken by Williams, the skipper. Kicks out of danger with a barrier to
Kuiper.
barrel up the wing, but here's Kuiper.
All right, here we go.
He's got a few loose dogs around if he wants to come down the centre corridor. Bit undecided
Congested
here.
forward line here. Got to be
It's hard with
smart.
numbers back. There's no one ahead of centre at the left-hand side of the ground. Roberts
Adcock's
camped
gotta
under
go.
it. Fisted forward, comes to Parker. Ball.
Hold it.
Great tackle by Shoot.
Well
Umpire
done.
Dawes studies it. Shoot appealing for the holding the ball decision, but not happening. So umpire Dawes, so still about 30 metres out from goal.
Yes, dangerous position. Mayo. Oh, just couldn't quite connect there with the snap. Hopgood. Oh, Gunner backed himself in on the left boot, goes for goal. We talked about it, he's delivered. That's the play of the game so far. If that had gone left or right and evaded him, Magpies go coast to coast. He attacked that ball, Jane, at 100 miles an hour. It backed himself in, and that's what they've done for the first half. On half-time. We talked about it. Now they go into the half-time break, and they really believe they can get this one.
Great call, Goldie, and well done to Hayden Gunn, well done to the Dogs as well. It was 14-4 in the inside 50s, and now it's 14-12. So they've had the last 8 inside 50s, so well done to the Dogs. That's just fantastic by them. 50 kicks to 45 is also in favour of the Dogs as well. 20 marks to 16, 43 tackles to 36. The only stat they're losing is the handballs as well as the inside 50s. But well done to the Dogs, and that creates some great relief.
So 9-point lead here to the Bulldogs at half-time. We'll just take some sponsors announcement, then we'll be back for a half-time chat with, one of the legends of the HFL. So back soon here live on Call of the Wild. Mate.
No, that's all right.
Beautiful. You fixed it. Good man. That is a good game of footy at the moment, mate.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, Ironbank score.
115. What was it? 3-7. Thank you. Ready to go? Okay, we're back live here at German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. And, just slide back here because on screen we can see, pleasure to have this man on because one of the legends of the HFL and indeed the Oval-Hahndorf Football Club. Although these days we'll have to ask about it whether it pleases him to follow his time following his the Hahndorf Football Club. But Andrew Nettie Kleeman joins us here on the Quarter Wild. Thanks for joining us, Andrew.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for having me on.
Always good to catch up with some of the legends because football's all about history and certainly yours is a rich one involved in the game of footy. So let's go back, mate. Oval-Hahndorf Football Club where you spent, all your playing days in the hills. So just take us through it where you started.
Oh, I did, yeah. I started, right through many colts at Oval-Hahndorf. So that would have been about 1972. And then worked myself through up the ranks. And yes, we're going back a while. And then went up through the ranks, through the junior colts and senior colts. Sturt asked me to come down for a few seasons, which I did from 1980 through to 1983. And that was a great time, and a little bit of 1984. And then I was not quite good enough for down at Sturt at that time. They had a pretty strong squad there with Jack Odie and his crew. And so I came back and played my first A-grade game in 1984, or part of, at Lobe.
So
back
you
to
went
the
straight
hometown.
from juniors at Lobe to Sturt. You didn't sort of play.
Oh,
so it was under 16.
As an under 16, I played in the premiership for Sturt under 17s there with Greg Whittlesey and Peter Motley and crew in that squad,
Wow.
who became
I was
superstars.
to say you made them look good, mate.
They're a little bit better than me, mate, as was evident by their careers. And then from there, I did under 17s the next year. Was in the Till Cup squad the next year,
Wow.
and then didn't quite get in that particular group, but was nearly there. And then under 18 and as an under 19 down at Sturt.
Righto.
So I had a great time, and then a little bit of the next year in the reserves, and then wasn't quite good enough. So then they sent me home, and back home I went to Lobe in 1984.
So you must have a bit of an impact because Lobe grand finalists that year.
That was in 1985.
Okay, 85.
Hahndorf beat us
yes,
at
under Gary
Echunga
Carlson.
Oval. Gary Carlson coached the Hahndorf team and did a great job on homework on Loberthal, and had his own group very well versed on the game and how to beat Loberthal, and did a good job that day, and Hahndorf won.
Well, you must have had a bit of impact, Nettie. So we're talking about the age of 21, judging by what you said. If you were playing under 19s, come back, second year back, so 20, 21, you win the HFL A-grade male medal.
Yeah, that was the next year in 1986.
86 was it?
So was lucky enough to win that. That was we had a good side in 1986 as well, as we did in 1985. And they were a fantastic group at Loberthal at that time. It was a strong era of time with good coaching and players through into Loberthal at that time. That year in 86, we lost to Mount Lofty
this
here.
Grand by one
It was a great
point.
game here at Hahndorf Oval. We lost the prelim, and then Mount Lofty went on with Bridgie, and it was the big week the next week in the grand final.
Knocked over Mount Barker.
Mount Barker, sorry, that's
who'd
right.
beaten Lofty by 10 goal at Callington in the second semi. So
Yeah,
I think they might have been ready to beat the town before the grand final, Mount Barker, but that's another story. But, and then continuing on, a few more grand finals with Lobe, but just couldn't get the chocolates.
I was fortunate. We did have a tough era of time there. We lost a few players and a few retirements. We had some legends such as Ashley Ofterhide, Brett Pingle, and these sorts of players, Peter Green. They were great players for Loberthal.
Absolutely.
They retired, and we had a fair bit of rebuilding to do. David Carger coached the the senior Colts, or under 17s at the time at Loberthal. Really built a great squad. They won a premiership in the under 17s, and that group they developed through into the A grade at Loberthal, and we were starting to see the signs in the 1990s, especially in 1994 and 1995, where the A grade started to make the finals again in the elimination and first semis. But we couldn't quite crack it. So from there, Trevor Hill arrived and took us through a level again of professionalism and HFL, which was great for Lobe. And we made the grand final in 1996, 97.
At this ground.
Yep.
It's one you just hate coming to Hahndorf Oval, getting the history out of your net. But just so you're able to just Barry O'Leary, I think you said before about doing homework, he'd done it well. And,
very much so. So in 1996 and 1997, we lost those two grand finals.
It's 97 to Hahndorf.
Yep, that's right. And then Peter Milsom took over the role, and then in 1998 and 1999, we did it.
Yes.
We did back to back.
Yeah. What was the feeling that? Because obviously being tortured, particularly by Hahndorf under the Richard Hill coach sides, 97, and then 98 the extra time grand final. That's what the label of extra time grand finals, because we mentioned in the call before about last year, but of course the first one being in 1998.
Yeah, that was at Oval-Hahndorf.
Yeah.
And that was quite a day, and that was extra time.
That was.
But we had momentum just before full time.
It did.
And when we huddled, you know how you do the huddle before you do the extra time, Weeksy, Randall Weeks, said, we've got the momentum here. We just got to keep going with doing what we're doing. So let's just keep on the concentration and the work rate for this, we are going to do it today. And that we just took off from there.
I think right. Daniel Fox kicked a really timely
Foxy,
goal.
yeah, he did.
Okay, even Roy Hackett got involved.
He took a hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that day, and he played a great game, Colin Hackett.
He did.
So good players. We had a really good group of young Loberthal Colts, by the way, that became great A-grade players.
Yep.
It was exceptional to see that actually happen.
So, as you said, back-to-back, 2002, you played in that one? Or
No.
decided enough's enough? Or?
No, I did. I was still around, but I was too old.
Too old?
So Darren Ziller was coaching at that time. And so, no, I decided I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
But there was too many younger fellas by that stage.
No sympathy votes for one of the great men, Nettie?
No, it's about winning grand finals, not about sentimental things, mate.
You're in the call to wild half-time break here at German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. We're talking to Andrew Kleeman, past Loberthal star, and of course the 1986 male medalist. And I know we've discussed this before when we've caught up. It just amazes me that, and well done to you, some of the great footballers Loberthal have produced, and you mentioned a few of them there, the Zilla boys, of course the King family.
Yeah, Jason and Damien. Yeah.
That you're still you're the top tiger. I know you live off it. But the only Loberthal guy to have that, the ultimate.
Which has surprised me, because been some exceptional footballers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, their next male medalist is going to come soon enough.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of talent there at the club.
Yep.
And there's no doubt there'll be another one coming along soon, and I won't be the lone soldier.
And hand them out over. It gets a bit lonely at the male medalist club dinner, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, that's
at
right.
Loberthal.
I'm the only one alive, I think.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Hey, and just quickly, it's Hahndorf and Onka's coming back on the ground. Great game of footy at the moment. The two boys, as we've talked about the history, you must have, I won't say hate because that's a bad word, but disliked Hahndorf. So many great battles, fierce battles over the period of time. And here are your two boys, Tom and Jack, wearing the black and white stripes. How's that sit for you?
Look, it all begins when you choose your school.
Yep.
I came down through to Mount Barker through the business that we have.
Yep.
And so you got to get to know your community.
Yep.
Chose a school down this way, and it all begins from the school with your mates, and then Auskick. So then we got here to Auskick with the school friends, and away it all began. And I could see the writing on the wall back then. I thought, oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
But it's their football club.
Yeah.
I had mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously you're here every week watching them.
Yeah.
How's it go when the Lutheran Derby does come up twice a year in the minor rounds? Logan and Hahndorf, how do you go there?
Well, it's an interesting. You want your boys to play well,
but you don't
and
want
you've got
them
that tiny little thing that that's my old footy club. Because should Hahndorf beat Lobe, then I hear about it all week from the boys.
Yeah.
So from there, I thought, well, just to silence them every now and again.
So how did it go after last year's grand final, Nettie?
Look, I actually disappointed for Jack that he couldn't play, get in a winning grand final that day. But it was their Loberthal's 17th premiership in their history.
Yes.
Whereas Hahndorf 29.
Yeah, of course.
So from there you start to see the perspective, and Loberthal did their homework that day over at Nan Oval. It was a very windy day, and things were in favour for certain conditions for certain players, and it was just so willing for Loberthal to see them win that.
Yeah.
Because it was a great effort by the club to do that, because it's hard to get, and for a little town like Loberthal, when they arrive, to take your opportunities like that, that's what they did.
Said 20 years in the making. Just before we let you go, this game here, well poised, the 9-point lead for the Dogs.
Yes.
Capable of an upset?
I think Onkas are doing a great job today. They've done their homework on Hahndorf here. Hahndorf's full squad is just about back, so there's been a lot of players out for a while.
Yeah.
So they're getting their squad back, and they've got to get a bit more organised. So it's good to get challenged. You only get better by getting challenged.
Absolutely.
So this is a very good football match. Good on Onkas for really doing their homework, and to get 9 points, in this margin at half time, must give them a bit of confidence as they go into the finals.
Certainly does. All right, Ned, you're an absolute superstar, mate, and we thank you very much for giving us your time during the half-time break.
Absolute pleasure and an honour to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Andrew Kleeman joining us there in the half-time break. What a superstar he was with the Loberthal Football Club, and as we said, his lads now wearing the black and white of Hahndorf. As the second half is underway here. 9-point margin in favour of the Dogs. So, no doubt, Coach Matt Golding would have really perhaps a few home truths during the half-time break to get his side back into this. So we'll see how they respond here, because probably something Hahndorf are not used to, Jaden J. Hill, coming out the second half trailing.
No, it's not, and quite for some time that they've trailed against Onka, so it'll be interesting to see how the Bulldogs go here, as I said. Williams gets the first centre clearance of the quarter.
Puts it up here towards Babbage. Ball comes to the ground once again. Onka's defence is Gamma, who kicked that marvellous inspirational goal just before the half-time break. Coming in there strongly was Jaden Howard. So Onkas, just sometimes the break comes and can upset the momentum. So no doubt Mark Watts would have refocused the Dogs here, because they're, well, within an hour perhaps of a big upset. In the meantime, it's going to come back into the academy boy. He'll have to pitch the ball back in here. So as I said, 3-5 plays 1-8. Bulldogs in charge, just enjoying the call of the wild. A ring-a-ding-ding game here this afternoon. Fisted forward, Mail, Zander, handballs over. Here's a chance for Yench. Dispossessed, taken by Tripodi. Flicks it out to Norden. Norden works it inside 50. Getting back there is Shoot with the fist. Here's Jeffries, experience, weaves his way clear, gets out towards Gamma. Gamma threads his way back to Jeffries, lifts the eye, pokes it forward, and a tumbling mark taken there by Cornish.
Yep, Joffa took a great one-handed mark in the second term. Jeffries under pressure, turnover, Hopgood, Williams, he's under the pump by Green, kick inside 50, Kynan Dunn, great pick up against Babbage. And umpire Dawes says, I'll have it. Just a few comments came in during the break, which I'll get to very shortly. Just a reminder, we're on Lofty 88.9, Adelaide Hills Community Radio as well as the live stream, of course, which is on Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page, and Filming Footy on YouTube as Tripodi, 2016 and 15 Premiership captain for Hahndorf, kick inside 50. At the back of the bus, Jaron Mail, stripped of it though by Joffa.
That's where they're so dangerous, Hahndorf, when the ball comes in. They have those runners out the back, and almost seems today, Jade and Jade, that they're aware of that, and Onka's just covering behind the back, those situations.
Alrighty. Just quickly, James Quitter, Oval looks a treat. Ben Tomes, good to see Hahndorf Oval is looking good. Ken Green, watching from Lightning Ridge, Queensland, go to Dogs. And Mick Heiser, sitting up in sunny Airlie Beach, not missing the cold but enjoying the Dogs' determination, go Doggies.
Oh, fantastic.
So there you go, there's a few comments.
A worldwide stream, plus Salisha's family will be watching in Nepal. So, kick along the wing. Roberts, Daniel got his hands to it, taken by Tripodi. Gave the Parker Pies, kick went higher and went longer, fisted forward, is a chance for Houlihan, gathers the ball, got support from the young man in Calnan, like his work, puts it forward, but a misdirected kick on this occasion, missed the target, and Joel Leake takes a uncontested defensive mark.
Yep. So, Joel Leake had a good season in defence for the Pies, kicks it out towards the wing. Two Dogs here though, that's not the best kick. Not the best kick at all. Gamma takes the mark, kick inside 50. Joffa with his premiership experience at Norwood. He's going to another level here, Joff. Kick inside 50 for the Dogs. Beautiful kick. Finds Carissa. Might be right on his range here. Is he looking for some support? He is out left to Zach Jordan. So Carissa. Umpire Dawes just
a couple of half-time scores, Benny, for 10. Ironbank 1-15, Mount Barker 3-7. And Nan Bremer 6-9, leading Blackwood 2-1 as the pass comes across, the attempted pass, intercepted by Hayden. Gives it to Matthew Yench, who goes out towards the wing area and will find Landers. No, ball comes to cricket pitch area. Clever handball from Kleeman. Comes back into Luke Roberts under pressure, gets the ball forward. Cooper Hoff is the target. Bouncing ball in the Cliff pocket. Sinnock closes. Oh, well done, Riley. Well done by the vice-captain. Puts it up the line and finds a teammate there in Howard.
They're maintaining it, Jaden. I'll get to you shortly. Will Fernhead, Pistols, is not playing here today, along with Jesse O'Brien. He's tuned in. He's saying up the Dogs. So there you go.
Two big outs for him, but as you said, holding their heads high.
Joel Parker Ball's here. Jaden, just while we got a bit of a break, I'll go to you shortly as he finds Troy. Your thoughts so far, Jaden? 5 minutes gone, 1-9 Hahndorf Dogs 3-5. Anything to report?
Well, your Hahndorf had early options there in this third term, but couldn't convert. They're going forward here, but Onka, they're looking strong in defence as well. So hoping to carry that momentum from the second term as Williams goes inside forward 50, half, bouncing ball, gathers and goes bang. Thank you very much. So gets Hahndorf's second goal and his second goal as well for the game.
Didn't take much.
No, so well done to Hahndorf there. That was their 5th inside 50 and they registered the quarter's first goal.
So the pie's opening, as you can see, off to the races there for Cooper Hoff as he got out the back, as we were discussing short time earlier, Hahndorf's ability. And on that occasion, Hoff reaping the reward. That's Jaden J said his second goal. And goal kicker 2-9 plays 3-5 here. On the quarter, well, just repeat, 9 back 1-15. Wonder who's the kicking coach out there, Jaden. Mount Barker 3-7 and then Bremerton 6-9 versus Blackwood 2-1. Getting excited here on the quarter. Well, good game here. So be Daniel Roberts up against Fanning. They'll all draw that one. Centre pitch area. Bodies crashing in there. Umpire Brooks skirting the issue. And officiates no real chance to clear the ball out. So the big men will go it again. Hopgood picks himself up. So up they go again. Daniel Roberts gets it down, rebounds, high kick away by Houlihan, forward for the Dogs. Centre half forward, they come from everywhere. Chaos ball, trying to find his way through was Leake. He's held up by some desperate tackling there by the forwards for the Dogs. So you can see the goal square, so not that far away for the Dogs. Roberts gets it down, Perling. 12 A-grade premierships between them, but the kick up the line is marked by Gamma for the Dogs. Policing the mark there, so Gamma kicked a great inspirational running goal before half time, puts it inside the 50-metre arc in front of the scoreboard, over the top there, across the line. So we'll have a throw-in, as you can see in the background. Dogs 3-5, holding on to the lead against Hahndorf 2-9, 7.5 minutes gone here in the quarter. I'll trust you enjoying our worldwide stream through Filming Footy.
And of course, Filming Footy, we're on Lofty 88.9, we're on Call of the Wild Facebook page, and we are also on Hills Football League Facebook page. Bit of love for the Dogs so far in the comments as Trenort takes the mark, kick inboard. Umpire says that's a push out. Going to Jaron Mail. It's 25-minute penalty, is it? It is. So Mail goes to Trenorden. Trenorden. Landers demanding it. And that's gone to Babbage. Ball hits the deck.
Oh, big clash of bodies at Babbage and Sinot. No damage done. Keenly contested contest here, that's for sure.
Landers just having a few words there as a boundary throw in. Roberts. Fanning, Hopgood, under pressure there from Fanning. Landers tried to get the kick out. Williams is wrapped up in a tackle there by Gamma. Ball spills out. Pate goes to Houlihan. On that left boot, kick into space. How will it go here? Howard versus Tripodi. Good work by Tripodi. Good work by Howard as well.
Little draw, Benny. Both players there. Well done by the young man in Howard, the experience of Tripodi. It's been, he said, dual premiership skipper. Spent some time at Mildura back this season from the Adelaide Footy League. Ball comes out here. Lurking Hayden. Leak. Kick was nullified. Comes to Roberts. Gets a mung kick up the line. Did it go the distance? Umpire sort of says yes. So I think it's Kleeman, is it? With the ball. So Tom Kleeman. Jack, sorry, because that his father Andrew here at half time. Great to have a chat with him. Ball sets, pack situation, chaos ball, fisted for by Sonot. Well read off hands by Hayden. Couldn't get a handball away. In fact, holding the ball is the call. The Dogs continue their pressure. Looks like it's going to be big Blake Fanning with the free kick.
Their tackling has been really good today, the Dogs. 16 tackles to 9 in favour of them in this quarter.
Maintain that advantage all game. Leak. Once again. Strong tackling. Oh, hello. There was a little bit of... I'm not sure if... Can we have a look at the replay of that? There was a little
Daniel Roberts appealing to the umpire. She's starting to warm up a bit. This is starting to escalate
yeah, okay.
big time behind the play.
We'll let it
What's
go.
going on? It's the play's gone forward. Here's Troy Parker.
Going
Bowles
back
at
to
the
live
ball.
action, actually.
He's worried about the football. Landers. Oh, it's a real one on there at the moment. We'll keep our eye on the football at the moment.
Yep. Okay.
Looks like Hopgood with the ball. Clubroom side wing puts it there, camped under the ball and should take Mark Kuiper. No, spoiled. Ball comes on. Great effort by Zach Kuiper as he's done in this match so far. So certainly a little bit of feeling creeping into the game. Close, tense battle. 3-5 plays 2-9. Unopposed was Fanning, got it out for the Dogs. First to get there be Hopgood, close to the line. Under pressure from Pake. Taken by Zed. Parker Bowles has come up the line. Here's an important kick forward. Roberts got it. Was he scragged high?
Well, it looked
No,
like
said
it.
the umpire. Green feeds the ball out to a teammate. He's
In the
taken,
back.
but pushed in the back is the call, and it's going to be Jaden Howard with the free kick. Half-back flank area for the Dogs, Ben.
Mitch Coccioloni there, I reckon.
Yep. So Coccioloni with the ball. Half-back flank. Kicks the ball towards the interchange wing. Big Landers. Good mark by Yench. Snap round the corner. Zach Dordent in the best position against Jaron Mail. He's looking into the middle of the ground. Centre half back, Kynan Dunn. So Dunn. Fanning directing traffic. Goes out towards straight down the throat of Xavier Parker. Ball's not the best kick. That could be a costly turnover. Trenorden, kick inside 50. Good spoil there. Dogs could be out here. Green, handball over the top, finds Mitch Coccioloni. One step bang inside 50. Favours Perling though. Over the top of his head. There's Pake! What will he do? Soccer goal! Oh, almost.
It's almost Mary Fowler type.
Yeah.
I've just got a live score here,
Go, Jaden.
boys, as well. So Loberthal 5-1, lead Mount Lofty 2-9 at half time.
Very interesting.
Well,
Given the context of the ladder, let me just have a look here.
Benchwarmer mentioned that they're a bit inconsistent, the Devils, and that's a game they can't afford to lose, sitting in third spot, because your Adler, playing a chunker today, could have a sizable win, which will boost their percentage. Meanwhile, umpire Brooks calling for the ball. We'll have a ball up. Houlihan doing it all, did the ruck work then and goes and does the groundwork roving duties. Was crossing over this year from Bridgewater Callington. And he's actually got a free kick out of that. So, the mile medal, no. He's given away a free kick, so no one knows what's going on here, but Sam Hayden does. He's got the free kick, so the vice-captain, Sammy Hayden, works both ends of the ground. Just a machine with his work rates. Nurses up the line looking for a teammate. Intercepted by Houlihan.
Oh, he's a machine as well.
He is. Plenty of machines out there this afternoon.
Great tackle, Jaden.
Great tackle applied there. Ball spit out
It was
here.
much Coccioloni, but just continuing on what
Veteran
Jaden's saying
Jeffries
about the
underneath
tackling.
that. Hopgood.
Jaden didn't actually do the tackle. I was just, yeah.
We get your drift.
Jaden's talked about the tackling pressure all game.
So here we go again.
Oh, Houlihan was
That was
blocked out of that
Coccioloni
contest.
pushed out.
Here we go.
Slug at ground level, got it back to Green. His kick was deflected, so there'll be no last touch. It suggests in the Academy boy. Diminutive Academy boy, I must say.
He's doing a good job.
He is, as they do. And Max Borowski and Travis Niller doing the boundary duties this afternoon here on the Vibe of Hills Football. The Call of the Wild, trust you're enjoying our coverage. So throw in Landers. Phil Short, Parker Bowles got it down. There's Jets, but in the meantime, I think they're going to have to...
Academy boy just needs to go
Academy
a bit
boy have to
deeper
come in
there.
to re-pitch the ball back in. So Landers and Coccioloni in the sleeves for Onkas.
Yep, boundary throw-in. Landers won that one down. Got it to Hayden. Picks it up. Under pressure, though, once again from two Dogs who turn a turnover.
Oh, well.
Houlihan goes to Joffa Jeffries. Shot at goal, marked by Perling. Hahndorf still trailing, 2-9 to 3-6. Ooh, not the best kick. Goes to Jens, puts him under the pump. Back to Perling. Goes a little short, dinky pass past the scoreboard. Illuminated here. 15 minutes gone. Hahndorf, 2-9. Dogs, 3-6. Have to keep going here, the Dogs, with this pressure. Jaden's talked about it all match with the tackling pressure. They have to maintain this. Fanning. Babbage was the spoiler, I think, there. In the meantime, it's going to be held up. Outer side wing. 16 minutes gone. Hahndorf, 2-9. Dogs, 3-6. And Babbage, once again, almost held up in a tackle. Clever flick on it and away.
So Callan puts it forward, but 2-1 down there.
Silky one.
And Jens, silky mark there, wastes no time, goes backwards to go forwards as he finds Perling
Needs a better kick here.
down in the goal square. So the stallion, the goat, Scotty Perling, 6-time premiership player, indicates, come forward to me,
Better kick.
which Zeb Parker Bowles does. Tumbles the mark over the goal line, the boundary line, sorry, paid though, completed it. Probably
Pink-
Jeremy Cameron style.
Pink balloons out there.
Nurses up the line. Finds Hop, good. He goes long towards the half-forward flank area. Here's a chance.
Schutz.
Matty Lukey Roberts, but as he said,
Shoot.
Shoot, done pretty well. Only second game for the seniors and 5th overall, Benny.
He's counted himself very nicely against Luke Roberts.
Has indeed. Obviously picked for a Pacific role.
Boundary throw in half forward line. Big Landers front position. Paddled it down. Hayden. He's got some time to work his kick around the corner, but that man Kuiper once again taking a repelling mark. Can kick on right and left. Equally as good.
Do umpires notice defenders, Benny, when they do the votes?
Does Jaden... Oh, hang on. We've given him... yeah, that's right. Jaden's already given Kuiper a pair of... Anyway, meantime, kick inside 50 by Hopgood. Parker Boers. Got to maintain this pressure. Done. Great work. And pressure there by Trenorton.
I was just alluding to the fact that he's had an outstanding season. Of course, Lockie May for Nan at centre half back.
Oh, you mean for male medal?
Male medal, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the umpire for the most effective player. Well,
Yeah, that's right.
maybe he's taking notice too. As the Dogs try to work it forward through Carissa. He's been busy this afternoon, as all Dogs have. They really have not had a passenger
No
so
passengers.
far this game.
And they've maintained this, haven't they, Jaden? Take us through it.
Yeah, so 30 tackles to 20 so far, and they've had 10 inside 50s to 9 as well in this quarter. So well done to the Dogs at the moment.
So out the line is a chance. Kicked forward.
Kuiper again.
Kuiper intercept.
Oh!
Well done. Oh, it's spinning it through. And I tell you, that's a great individual effort goal.
Great goal.
Fumble there, rare fumble. So just watch that come in. Might have been Hopgood, puts it here.
Just in the heavy part of the
Kuiper.
ground. Great pressure,
Had the
though.
presence of mind to
Great
take it
goal,
forward, then
Zander.
just enough with the sling around to get his boot the ball. Zander, so his 12th goal, and for the first time in the match, Jade, Pies are in front, 3-9 to 3-6.
Yeah, correct. 41 kicks to 24, 20 marks to 9, so dominating those stats, 10 inside 50s each. So be interesting to see if they can bring some momentum after that goal, because they didn't really have the momentum after the Hoff goal. So
19 minutes gone. 3 points to margin. Hahndorf in front.
Free kick paid. Counted.
So Rhett Cownan. Just need a little bit more out of their forwards at the moment, Dogs. Kick towards the half-forward line. Daniel Roberts was the spoiler. Ball hits the deck. Opportunity here for Green. Ball pops out. Here's Sam Williams, the captain. Works the ball out towards the wing. Oh!
Zed Parker Paws.
Ripping mark. I'm not sure if Celestia's got that one. That's fantastic. High time stuff. Kick inside 50. Kuiper takes the mark. Meantime, have a look at the replay here. Beauty.
Meanwhile, 50-metre penalty has been given
Great work.
to Kuiper. Sorry, 25 metres.
Very good.
So Kuiper, little dinky kick forward to his
Partner
defensive
in
partner
crime.
who's moved forward, and George Dent made him earn that one. He had to take it off his laces, short, but it went to 10. Puts that wide here to Cornish, the Jag man. He decides to go back and he'll kick it long down the line, I'd suggest.
Yep, so Jag Cornish. Of course, a draw last week for the Dogs against the Woods. Kick inside 50. Tripodi might earn a free kick out of that one.
No, umpire says throw it in.
Good. Throw
So
it in.
Ted's part of the game here, Benny. As you see in the background, the scoreboard as it comes in just under 20 minutes gone, 3-9 to 3-6 here.
Rux will go at it. Fanning versus Roberts. Mad scrap situation inside 50 here for the Dogs. 21 minutes gone. Jaden?
Yeah, so very, like you said, really interesting period here of the game. So 12 inside 50s to 11 in favour of Onka Valley. 45 kicks to 30 in favour of Hahndorf. So as I scrap here, Hopgood kicks down the line, looking for Salt. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Second effort, third effort, ordered by the Dogs. Good tackle pressure. Gets the handball over. What can they do? Parker bowls. He goes inside field 50, but there he is. Oh, couldn't quite take the mark. Kuiper. They scrap here. Parker bowlers. Trenorden's the man. Joffa's trying to cover here. What can he do? Trenorden gets a snap. And it's a goal. There you go.
Just two little fumbles.
Yep.
Yep, he's played a great game so far, but yeah, Zach Kuiper there, just two fumbly moments made to pay the penalty against a class side like Hahndorf. So, gives the Pies a little bit of breathing space for the first time this afternoon. 4-9 to 3-6. 21-minute mark. So the only goal scorers this quarter, Hoff, Zander and Trenorden. The Dogs have only added 1 point to their half-time score when they led by 9 points when it was 3-5 to 1-8. Now 4-9 to 3-6 here in the Call the Wild scoreboard. Of course, coming to you, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive and Dartfish.
Got to go again, the Dogs here. Been right in it all game, just the last 5 odd minutes. Hahndorf making the most of their chances. Trenord kick inside 50. Kuiper this time. Under pressure from Salt.
You must add the ball would be a little bit slippery from you.
Betcha.
It is a yellow football, Benny. They must be listening like all smart people do to the Call of the Wild.
Maybe that's affecting it as well. Meantime, here's Big Landers. Gets it to Hayden on the bounce. Got it out to Williams. One step, the captain goes bang. And that's gone through for a point. Jaden.
Yeah, so 13 inside 50s to 12, and what I thought was really good by that goal from Hahndorf was the passage of play by Salt. Second and third efforts, got the ball forward as well. So as Gamma is going to take the kick out for Onka Valley, and it's going to go in front of the Hahndorf coaching box.
Puts it out there. Big leap was Fanning over the back of the pack, racing there to try and keep it in was the veteran Joffa Jeffries. Out over the boundary line, so the academy boy will pitch it in the cliff side.
Got to go again here, Pistols. Obviously psychologically hard to come back against the Hahndorf team in front, but if they can get back in front again, that would be another positive today.
So the 217s do battle done for the Dogs. Landers, sorry, it was Roberts this occasion. Flicks it out here. Cornish gets it out here. Oh, intercept again by Williams. Lifts the eyes.
Just one slide.
That's right. And the 1%ers, Hahndorf, just thrive on it. That's why they're such a good football side. We see in the background.
Damien Green, is it?
The slug green and a little bit of discomfort. So the chance here for Hahndorf to really start to take a hold of this game. Zander, that's his second goal of the term. Magpies 4th overall.
Slug doesn't look good here. Damien Green. Might need the stretcher.
Oh, we don't want to see that. He's had such a consistent season. Part of the midfield. Very poppy. Ankle, knee.
He's going to get assisted off the
What, you're
ground.
doing
here
a consultation today, Benny? Because you're renowned medical skills.
Oh no, I'm not very good at that.
He's hobbles off. He's probably got an elbow injury. So, anyway, more serious things. Hahndorf 5-9. Dogs 3-6. 24.5. Just about to tick over. So, done. The leaper comes down to Williams. He's getting stronger as the game goes on. Soccer forward by Trenorden. Fortuitously finds Mail.
They'll flick the switch here.
So, Mail go long inside 50 and drifting out all on his own is Hopgood. Dylan variety. Yet to get on the scoreboard. Has kicked 11 for the season. Spent some time at Loberthal, of course. So, Hopgood. Virtually straight.
Oh, give it to
me. The silky one kicked 9 last week. I don't know how kicking like that.
No,
Because that's out of bounds on the full.
That's poor.
So
9 last week.
7 1/4.
Goodness.
Obviously, he must have been in the goal square. So, taken here by Kuiper. No. The silky one. We love you. Ball comes down. close to the boundary, keeping the ball in play. The Dogs, desperate stuff here. There's still tooth and nail out there.
Just having a look at Damien Green. He's just having a chat to the trainer. He's might have to head into the change rooms here. He's very proppy.
So it's the three-quarter time. Siren has sounded. It's Hahndorf kicking 4 goals, 4 to that turn to 1 behind Jaden, and they've opened a 5-9 to 3-6 lead. So what's that, 15-point margin?
Yeah, they sure did, and 16 inside 50s to 12. So at one stage, the Dogs were leading 12 to 10, but Hahndorf got the last 6 inside 50s, 54 kicks to 35, 14 handballs to Hahndorf, and a stat that Onka did lead was 17 handballs to 14, 44 tackles to 30 in favour of the Dogs as well. So like Goldie has said, the tackle pressure's been really good from the Bulldogs, and 24 marks to 12, so doubling the marking count there was the Magpies. So be very interesting to see how they go in the last quarter.
All right, we might go to just double check the score here. All good.
Yep, 5-6, 35-9, 39 to 3-6, 24 is the score here.
Beautiful.
So we'll go for
Some promos and all that jazz.
promos. We'll be back for the last quarter here. And some Magpies in front by 15 points here on the Vibe of Hills Footy. Call the ball.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Cheney, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
3-6 now. Of course, we're on Call of the Wild Hills and Hills Football League Facebook pages and the Filming Footy YouTube, and we're on Lofty 88.9. Jane Poole, she's enjoying the game from Alaska. There you go.
Alaska.
Yeah. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Wow. Hopefully no fires there.
No, thanks very much for that. That's great.
Well, it's not as cold as Alaska here, but it is starting to get a little bit dark as umpire Brooks sets it away in the last term. It's the Magpies with a 15-point margin. So trust you're enjoying a very good game of Hills football wherever you're watching. As Daniel Roberts First clearing kick for the Magpies into attack, but it's out on the boundary line to be James Cornish to take the resultant free kick for the Dogs, who haven't scored since a goal since the 25-minute mark. So a little wedge kick forward finds Jeffries, the veteran, as Cornish on the deck in the background, maybe a touch of cramp. Ball spills free. First to get there will be Parker Biles. Handballs the run of Tripodi, who's slipped over. So now hands and knees stuff. This has opened the door possibly for the Dogs. Houlihan, handball there, but good tackle work by Hopgood. Saw the ball cleared by Hayden. Gives it to the skipper in Williams, who's been very good. Trenorden gives it back to Parker Biles, who started off this chain of play. Puts it forward, and Luke Roberts.
No, hit the deck.
Sliding in, I was going to say a Johnny Bairstow type catch. Umpire saw it the same way as umpire Goldfinch, so we'll ball it up.
Got any around the grounds, Jaden?
Yeah, so very, very tight affair there at Goat Park. 4-10 Mount Lofty to 5-3 Loberthal, so Lofty lead by 1 point.
All right, half forward line meantime for the Magpies.
Oh,
Yench.
Is this the move, Benny?
Is he gone forward, is he?
Put him forward.
Let's have a little look at this. If he's, well, it was his end last week, Pistols. He kicked 7 at this end of the ground, the Silky one.
Okay.
He'd want to improve after that kicker in the third.
The Harcourt's end, and hello to Plugger if he's watching somewhere.
In the Mediterranean. Meantime, stoppage situation coming up. 2 minutes gone, final quarter. 5-11 Hahndorf, Onka's 3-6. Damien Green, as we said, going off the ground in that third term with a look like a knee or an ankle injury. Heavy part of Hahndorf here. Trying to pick up some players here who've got some mud seriously all over them. Big D-Rob puts up the jukes and takes the mark. Umpire sees it that way.
Yeah, good mark, Josias for the ball. Thought about giving it off, but geez, you have to kick from the real blog here. So quickly sets it up towards the dry goal square. The Firma off hands there. Rolling pack there as Babbage just tries to force his way clear, but wrapped up in a tackle there by Cocciglione. So umpire Dawes will come on board up. You can see the goal square in the background. That's how close they are the Pies. So dangerous territory here for the Dogs. Houlihan feeds it out to a teammate who's quickly wrapped up there by Lukey Roberts. That was young Calnan.
Jaden, your thoughts?
Yeah, interesting if Hahndorf can make the most of these early inside 50 opportunities.
So Yench collared there.
Well, they got the roadblock on here. They're not allowing anything to get out of there.
So it'll be interesting if Onka's get a clearing kick because there's no one at their end forward of centre. So, well, here's a chance for Babbage. Can he toe poke it? Calnan, oh, good body work by Gamma. Cleared the pass for its way, so Onka's get a clearing kick. There is Hayden. Will the ball sit for him? It overruns it, finally gathers it, breaks the tackle, send it back in from whence it came. That's a great pass, getting his hands to it. It's Roberts, ball spills, trying to crash his way through there.
Holding the
Hahndorf.
ball. It's a throw anyway.
Illegal disposal. That was on Cooper Hoff. So it'll be Gamma, who's had a pretty good game in defence here this afternoon.
Yep, Gamma switches play dangerously. Babbage cuts it off. Nice work there by Babbage. 4 minutes gone, final quarter, 5-11 to 3-6. Boundary throw in, just near the German Arms Oval sign here at Hahndorf. Dogs need one quickly. Cocciglione works his way out of traffic, finds Sam Green, I think it is. So Green, once again trying to switch play, and two Dogs almost collide there, the two Zacks. Zach Kuiper takes the mark. Oh, okay. That's fascinating.
Yeah, interesting.
All right, we'll let that one go through to the keeper as Kuiper goes on the right boot in the middle of the ground. Pinpoint accuracy to find Houlihan. Started the match superbly. Finds Green versus Zander. Just got the kick away. Jaden Howard has to work here hardly. And that's, yeah, not the best kick there. Good pressure from James Tripodi, and that's gone out of bounds on the full. I was meant to say hard, not hardly, and yeah.
Yeah, a bit ambitious with his thought there.
Jaden.
Yeah, so 12 kicks to 10 in favour of Onka Valley. So actually winning that stat. Only had 2 inside 50s to Hahndorf's 5 at the moment.
So a bit boggy here in the Roy Liebeck pocket.
That's very heavy.
This roll cameraman. So ball comes up the wing. Here's Landers, sets himself.
Oh, mouth guard's just come out for someone. Yellow one.
Ball spills there. Oh, well done by Dunn.
I'll keep an eye on that.
Intercepted here by Williams. Tried a little smart dinky kick, didn't pay off. Green, the look away handball to Cownan. Gives it back to Houlihan.
Big Daniel Roberts has lost his mouth guard.
Centre of the ground. George Dent, long handball. Carissa, stray handball here. The Pies will make him pay for this through Williams. Although he's held up nicely in a tackle by Dunn. Umpire Dawes says play on, and in the end he'll come and ball it up.
Big D-Rob there with the yellow mouth guard just popped out the chops.
Right.
Jaron Moe, a few weeks ago, he piffed his mouth guard, didn't he, at Mount Lofty?
Yeah, I was just hoping D-Rob washed it.
No, straight in the mouth, so that's interesting.
People walk their dogs around here, Benny. Anyway, ball comes here, here's Sammy Hayden. Tough as old boots, though, D-Rob. Picks it up the line. Mark taken there by Jaron Mail.
Xander's all by himself out here on the outer side wing.
Good grab by D-Rob, who we spoke of. No mouth guard needed there as he very athletically bent down. Got the ball to a teammate. Hoff just couldn't keep the ball in play. It'll be Cornish right in the last line of defence. Take the last resultant touch kick. Looks like he's going to come across goals to the scoreboard pocket.
Yeah.
Hits the target there in green.
So Green. Oh, goodness.
Who doesn't hit the target. So just some errors, unfortunately for Onka's creeping in here, Benny. They were so good in that first half. It's the silky one. So we'll kick this just on 50, tight in the pocket.
Of course, he's on the scene, isn't he? Here we go.
They give it to me.
Would you say this is the Yench? Oh, hang on, he's popped. Look at that.
Unselfishly.
Just a little wedge shot into the 50 there. Finds Cooper Hoff. Little chip.
So off with 2 on the board already. So come at the 7-minute mark. So you suggest the more time the ball is in Hahndorf's possession here, Jaden. It's going to be tough for the Dogs.
Always hard to come from behind.
After that break.
Oh, hang on.
Text
message has come through from the top. He's in Capri. The great man, Trent Carlin. Put the call out, and there he is.
Fantastic.
That's right, Capri. I got that right?
Yeah,
that's
Capri.
Hoff. And that's gone through.
So 3 behind.
No, I reckon that was the score. No.
Okay.
No score?
No score.
Cornish goes meantime to Zach George Dent. Kick out. Well, not the best kick. Perling sliding in. Didn't quite take the mark. Magpies players saying he did. I think Perling said he, admitting he didn't take that one.
Honest man.
Interchange wing, 9 minutes gone. Hahndorf 5-11. Dogs 3-6. Trenorden soccers the ball off the ground. Inside 50 here. I think it's Babbage. Under pressure from Kuiper. Inside 50, half forward line.
Actually, plenty for the Dogs to take out this, Benny. Of course, next week we'll head into Dogs territory for the final minor round clash. The Onka Valley versus Urayla. Could be an important game. Also, depending on that result at Heathfield this afternoon. As once again held up there. Good tackle.
So he's in Italy.
Yeah. Oh, he's everywhere.
Sensational.
Probably on a recruiting drive for Hahndorf.
Maybe.
Could be. Ball comes in here. Yench around the corner. Bouncing ball. Last line of defence is Kuiper. This way, that way. Then focuses.
I've got one for you in a sec.
Puts it up the line. Here's a chance for Hopgood. Gathers the ball nicely. Tripodi handball. Back to T. Parker Pies. Oh, good attack on the ball by 2 Dogs there.
8:48 in the morning, according to my calculations.
8:48.
Dedication. So famous Italian footballers who have played AFL Pistols.
Oh, wow.
Have a think of that.
Robert Di Pier Domenico. They had the Italian team of the year. They did. Tony Liberatore and his son.
Good. No, you're starting to roll a bit here.
Who's that?
Ange Christie.
He might have been
Greek.
Greek, is he? Yeah.
Him
Same
and
with
Kuda.
Yeah.
Laurie Serafini, who played for Fitzroy.
That rolls off the tongue.
Mark Zanotti,
Actually,
I'd suggest.
I'll tell you what, I'll just bring up the team of the century.
Yep.
We'll get to it shortly. Meantime, kick towards the wing, Landers. Coccioloni. Houlihan, it's gone out of bounds. Frank Curcio. It's called Stephen Silvani.
Yeah.
Oh, Kudafidis.
Two
I think
Fidis,
he's
isn't he?
Greek.
He is. Oh,
This
well.
is
John Kennedy Jr.
Dipper.
and the main man,
Ian
Mark
Stewart.
Rusciuto.
Ian Stewart. He must have had Italian mum or something to
Oh,
change
the
his
Fed,
name.
the Fed, Brendan Favola.
Yeah.
Ron Barassi Jr.
Oh,
Yeah, Barassi.
Scott Camporelli. Fantastic. Meantime, back at the football here.
Plugger would just be using here in some of those names.
Mark McCurry.
Mark McCurry.
Peter Matera.
There's some good
Mark
ones.
Rasciuto.
Severia
Oh,
Rocker.
and here we go.
Oh, Rocker Boys.
Oh,
Joe Masiti.
Here we go. EA Sports AFL 2004. Joe Masiti, the man.
Yeah.
Phil Matera. Peter Matera.
Oh, it's plenty. All right. There's
Yes,
an
I would have
opportunity.
plenty on the bench.
Sorry, just got a bit sidetracked here, but
All right. Meantime, here's Luke Roberts. Back in the lineup.
What's that? Luke Roberti.
Roberto, you beauty.
So, Luke Roberts returning to the side today.
Please drive
Please
safely.
drive safely, Plugger, if you can see that in the background. He's probably got the little Fiat just racing around.
Roberts goes for goal. And he's missed.
3 for a minor score. So we'll mark that one down, Jade. So that's officially their third. 3 points for the term. So move along to 5-12 to 3-6. So the Dogs haven't kicked a goal since 25 minutes mark.
There's been a bit of that to in
Fabulous
this
running
quarter.
goal by Gamma. So, ball to be brought back in. Sander puts it forward into the bog, and here he is presenting Matthew Yench.
Well, it's
Do you
his
reckon
end.
if- do you
It's
reckon
his
if-
end.
Do you reckon if you ran past, give it me
And
style,
said, give it to me.
he'd give it to you?
It's fair to say he would look at you and then go back and kick the goal.
So, Matty Yench, beautiful kick at the football, as we said, kicked 9
BJ
last
here
week.
BJ here today?
BJ was sunning himself over on the Magpies Legends Tour, Grand Tour of Europe, but whether he's back now. So 4 behinds is the return for the Magpies in this term so far. 12 minutes gone. But the Dogs needing a bit of a
wriggle on.
A hurry up, yeah. They're sort of chasing their tail at the moment, trying to find some goals.
Yes, I like it, Pistols.
Zach Jorg-Dent, meantime, he's had a few kick-outs today out towards the interchange bench.
Oh, there was a falcon in that.
Just a little period in that third term, wasn't it?
Yep.
Just a few fumbles, and the Pies went bang, bang, bang at the 18, 21 and 23 minute mark.
Yep.
That was a key period in the game.
Oh, Landers, high leaper. No doubt he was on a keep fit program over there.
Yes. That's part of the Greek leg, I think, of the journey.
Out sailing.
Yeah.
Ship of fools. Ball comes down to the Gamma. Trying to bustle his way through. There was Mayo. Haven't seen a lot of Tommy Mayo this afternoon. He's been, no doubt, in Coach Matt Golding's structure and tactics. Babbage, good pressure there.
Oh, we're going to draw. Port Adelaide drew with South Adelaide in the sample. Sorry.
Oh, that's big news.
That is good news for your Panthers. So, round the corner. Gamma. Kick smothered.
Any contact from Mount Lofty, Jaden?
No,
Your
I'm
source.
still waiting.
You've got a source on the scene.
Yeah, I've
though?
got a source on the scene, so.
Of course, if
barbecue. No, I'm joking.
If Mount Lofty lose that, then you're Adler right back in the hunt for a third spot. Meantime, here it's Hahndorf, who at the moment appear in control of this one. 5-13 to 3-6. A great fighting performance though from the Dogs. Is there one little? Oh, that's a free kick, isn't it? Yes, it is. That'll go here for Ratcownen. So they all split and spread now from the contest. The goat. Oh, though, thanks very much. Cocciolone flying across in front. Now it's got to be wise. It's got to be wise here in how he goes about this. Oh!
It's a bit.
Oh! That's a yellow card.
Oh!
Well, not yellow. It's a 25-metre penalty. Maybe he didn't connect. It's a double.
Top good there. Double penalty. So, chance here for Cocciolone to kick his first goal of the game and the first for the Dogs.
Well, this just adds a little bit of extra sizzle to the last period of the match. I have seen people miss from here, though.
So, Cocciolone
no issue there.
puts through his 16th for the season. Perhaps just keeps a little bit of hope alive for the Dogs. 15 minutes gone. 3-6 Sorry, 4-6. Just waiting for the scoreboard here. 4-6 to 5-13.
Just needs to tick over. Mark. There we go.
And talk about close encounters. So Loberthal are leading 6-4 to 4-10. About midway through the.
What were they saying about goal kicking at the Mount Lofty side?
Struggled all season, Pistols.
They have to get the goal whisperer
About 38%.
So
Well, it's dropped back. It was 40, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so that's the goal to difference, is it?
Yes, goal difference.
In favour of the Tigers.
How long left in that one? Half, or same as here.
I reckon.
So there's a chance.
Hello.
Sinot at the edge of the pitch. Goes short. Great gather there by Johnson. Flicks it out here. Sidestepping there.
Oh, he slipped over as he
Slipped
kicked.
as he kicked it up here. Here's a chance for Mildy. Well played by Salt.
Good work,
The
Jaden
versatile
Howard.
Benny Salt.
Good work, Jaden Howard as well. All right, it's all happening here. Just we thought it was dead and buried, but not quite yet. Here's a chance for Houlihan. Oh, hello. Good vision, though.
Sinot. So just on the edge of the, muddy 50-metre arc here, kicking towards the social club end.
Yes.
What can we call it? The pig on a spit end
Yes.
today?
Yes.
Of course, pink
and
day here in Hahndorf.
lamb as well up there, I think.
Yep, good crowd in the house. And, of course, salads for those who...
Absolutely.
So,
Yes,
here we go. Sinot, important kick, sets it on its way, drop punt. Won't make the distance. Oh,
Joel Leake,
back of the
good
bus as Leake just sticks
Good
up
mark.
and says, tickets please, I'll take it. A little bit of push and shove off the ball. Cots Leone and the Stallion.
Yeah, they're having a chat.
So, Leake, you can see the condition of the ground here.
Is he going to turn this over? Yes, he
has
is.
indeed, for the bit
Against
of
the
push and shove.
goat. Wow. I haven't seen that before. I have not seen that before.
After what, 898 games. So, Leone here. Chance to kick back-to-back goals. What's he going to do here? Run around? Or we'll favour the drop punt?
I reckon he might go the drop punt here.
It's
looking like
important.
Pistol.
James Davis there coming right over his shoulder here. So, he has missed it.
Alrighty. So that.
Oh, a little bit of push and shove.
They're just having a good interaction, the two of them. Can't say I've seen that before myself, but
No,
yeah.
well, always
There's
one
always
for
a
the history.
first here.
Always one for the history books here on the Call of the Wild. That's Matthew Yench. Runs out of the muddied square, if you can make it out. Puts it forward. Fanning. Ball comes off hands. Taken by Babbage. Strength there as he tries to burst through. Finds his way to get a handball to Hayden, and in turn got it to Tripodi. Puts the ball forward. Diving Luke Roberts. Ball eludes him. Taken here by Hoff. Great chase down there by George Dent. Clean bowl was Kuiper. Goes back and gets the ball. Ducks to Chutney. Ball comes out the back. Good attack on ball. Pye's got it back to Hayden.
I've got something to say in a sec.
Pies finally gets to Williams. Puts it forward. Kuiper.
Ducks the chutney. I say it too. What does that actually mean?
Chutney being the melon.
The head.
Yeah, gotcha.
Chutney.
Yeah.
The scone. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Have to look that up on the terminologies. Duck the chutney. As Luke Roberts has pulled in a mark there. So finding a bit of touch, Luke, after his holiday. So has had a couple of shots at goal, yet to register a goal this afternoon. Has 20 for the season. Puts it forward.
Good spoil, George Dent.
Yep, comes down into Trenord. Was he taken high by Cornish? Yes, he was. So Adam Trenord will go back.
Any score from Devil Dome, Jaden?
Still the 1 goal lead. Still the 1 goal lead. Haven't received any other updates.
Trenord kicked the goal during that 4-goal unmatched burst by the Pies in the third quarter. So looking for his second here, and you'd think the first of the line, final quarter after a string of points for the Pies, kicked 4. So Trenord, nice to see a player.
He's played well.
Boots that match the ball. Yeah, has played well. Perhaps he could be in the running for the beanie in the most effective award.
Goal.
There it is.
Anyone who kicks a goal today deserves something.
Especially 2 goals, and he's set up a lot of forward movement. So Adam Trenord, well played by him, as he's goaled at 19-minute mark in the final term. In a good performance by the Pies. The pressure was on. 9 points deficit at half time, but certain that in the second half, boys, they have kicked 5 goals to 1. the tape, Jaden Joe.
Yeah, exactly, Pistols, and pretty even stats, to be honest, with the kicking 28 to 27. 17 tackles to Hahndorf, 35 for Onka Pringa Valley, so keeping up the tackle pressure as Chris, he socked it the wrong way. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Babbage, he sockers it again. It's like the FIFA World Cup here at the moment. Salt gets the snap away. High ball. Can they take a mark? No, they can't, and it is a behind. And he is tied up again at Goat Park here, midway through the last term.
Level.
So scores are level.
Whoa, ring-a-ding-ding there at the park. Important game.
That favours the Devils, though. They're happy. Oh, he's climbing
Dunn's
a
had to
tree,
go
is
down
he?
to Pine Avenue to,
All right, see you later.
Just it's breakfast time over there in Capri.
It is.
What if Plugger took the jar of Vegemite to have with the toast or the
Wonder what would be on
croissant?
the menu.
Or the chutney. Or the chutney.
Oh, the chutney.
Chutney.
Or the chutney.
Chutney on the sourdough.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a nice latte.
Yeah, I could just imagine it. And
Maybe with a little phone to the right.
and bit of lobster for lunch.
All right.
And a bit of pizza for tea.
Meanwhile, back in reality here at German Arms Oval. At least the big man will be happy the Pies are hanging over win here. 6-14 plays 4-7, sorry, 21 and a half minutes coming up. But it's been a pretty good game of footy here on the Cord White this afternoon.
We're live in Texas as well.
Texas,
so, I mean Alaska, sorry.
Alaska.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well, we're probably in Texas. Mason Cox's parents will be watching black and whites. At least these black and whites are winning today. This ball comes down here, fed out here. Here's a chance for Houlihan. He's been very good this afternoon. On the right foot, gets it forward. Ball spills down. Here's that man Perling. Handball's out. Pake will be the first to get there for the Dogs. Handball's back there. Still plenty of tough
That's
pressure.
a pile
in this
driving
game.
sort of tackle there by Hayden.
Dylan Hopgood asking the question. Umpire Brooks saying, nah.
Don't go anywhere. Jaden will take us through it at the end of the match. He'll pick a player who's not necessarily the best on ground, but been most effective in heavy conditions out there. As Matt Golding said last week, it's a heavy 10 track rating.
So final home game. I think they head over to Windy Hill next week. The Pies, and they of course have a week's break, finishing minor Premier undefeated at the moment. Here's Troy Parker-Bowes, flicks it across here to Xander, who's been good, gets it back to Parker-Bowes in the 1-2. They go inside 50. Here's Lukey to Dookie.
Just
puts it up, sits in the glue pot. Oh, well done by Shoot.
He's been good.
He's had a very good game. Shoot today, being recalled to the side, but unfortunately the kick finds that man to Norden. He's got Salt, who's slipped out here unmanned and takes the mark. Salt in turn, wedge kick forward.
Xander, he's kicked a few goals.
Oh, that's been very good, Xander.
Son of a gun, Tanner King lining up from top of the goal square and goal for Loberthal.
Huge.
Meanwhile, back here live.
On the spot reporting from Devil Dome.
Well,
Loberthal back in front. Is that late in the match?
Yeah. Try and bring you the vibe of Hills
3/4
footy.
of the way through, I reckon.
So got all bases covered here this afternoon, Benny.
Don't go anywhere. We'll keep you updated on that one. Of course, Onka's play Mount Uradla next week.
Score update, Nan Bremer 11-12. Blackwood 3-1. The Big Das has 8 at this stage.
Right.
Needed 13.
95.
Well, it's all set up for next week at Nan.
I was going to ask about the nervous 90s, Jaden, something you wouldn't know about with your batting.
Oh, yeah, because I scored the tons now.
Stoppage situation coming up here, forward pocket area.
Perhaps with the bowling figures, is that what you're saying? Get in the nervous 90s.
One goal apiece in this quarter so far. Luke Roberts doing the ruck work. Gamma.
So, you can see 6-14 to 4-7 time. We said only the 2 goals kicked in this quarter, so you suggest probably in the shadows of the final siren here. Finger poised, I'd suggest, Benny.
Yes, maybe fingers poised at Arkabar Park, Oval as well.
There's Blake Fanning, deep in defence for Onkas. He's tall, honestly, this afternoon, as he always does. Decides to go across the ground, finds Kuiper. And once again, it's been pretty prominent in defence for the Dogs this afternoon. Kuiper nurses it up the line. Kick's going to fall short. Just wouldn't sit there nicely for Jaron Mail. And the result is
lovely
we've got
horse.
the horse of the day.
He's having a watch, or she?
Speaking of horses, I reckon Plugger's probably just got the phone account going.
Yeah.
Over in Capri.
Capri races.
Capri races.
Boundary throwing inside 50 for Hahndorf. Off the ground into dangerous space. This way, that way. Xavier Parker Ball's usually good in these situations. And he's missed. And there we go. That is a wrap from German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. Don't go anywhere though. Jaden's just going to get a pair of Archies and a beanie. And he's going to have a quick chat to one of the players out there after this one. So 6:15 to Hahndorf. Onka's 4-7.
And when I come back, I'll give you the update of the Mount Lofty game as well.
Good man, Jaden.
Lobethal were leading that one by 1 goal.
So a very good game of footy here, round 17. No doubt Hahndorf went in with pretty high favouritism, undefeated, but the Dogs in 5th spot. But certainly, Benny, they showed a brand of footy if they can keep that going to the finals. And of course, as we said, we've got them next week against Raidler, which will be another finals type game.
He's got his mic on. Jaden's still got his microphone on, so we just might turn him down for a bit as he heads out.
Jaden heads out. He should have bought his gum boots.
Hopefully James remembers.
The task for him will to get the...
All right, we'll just quickly go to a sponsorship announcement for Salesh. Back soon. And then we'll be back soon with Jaden.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony.
Alrighty. And we're about to cross live out to the middle of German Arms Oval, and Jaden's got a very special guest here in Adam Trenorton by the looks of it, and he's going to get the Dartfish beanie and the Archie thongs. So we'll cross to Jaden now.
Cool, here with Adam Trenorton. Good win in there, mate, and your most effective player, the Archie's thongs and the beanie. There you go.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Good work, and just take us through the win, mate.
Oh yeah, it was a bit of a slog in the end. The first half, first quarter we probably played all right, but just didn't get the score on the board. But second quarter, a bit of a lapse. But I think at the end, we just one of those games you just got to grind out, and yeah, happy to get the points.
Yep, and also take us through pre-game and also Pink Day as well with the course. Take us through what the win means for the Hahndorf Footy Club.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good to get on a good cause, and we had a few boys that actually volunteered to buy the socks for everyone. So. And it's great to see the whole club get around it for a good cause, and especially for the club last home game as well. It's good for a win.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And take us through what transpires in the last game. Next week as well, and leading into finals as well.
Yeah, so last game against Blackwood next week, so that'll be good. And then we secured top spots, so have the week off will be nice, freshen up. But yeah, just take it every week at a time, and get the best prep we can into finals. So yeah.
Congrats on the win, mate, and good luck for the rest of the year. Cheers, thanks, Adam. Cheers, thank you. Cheers, thank you. Back to you, Goldie.
Sensational. There's Salesh? I'm back. All right, Drowsy. So there you go, Adam Trenorton getting the Archie's thongs and the Dartfish beanie for his effective performance as Jane J. Hill just makes his way back up into the Call of the Wild commentary van, and we'll be back with returning shortly, and then Jaden hopefully will be back to report back on what's happened at Arkabar Oval.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
All right, just rounding out here from German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. Good work, Jaden.
Cheers, thank you, Goldie. Yeah,
I think Adam's mum was watching on from the right here, so that was sensational.
Awesome. Yeah, no, good to speak to Adam, and actually played against him in cricket back in the day. And
of course you did.
Yeah, but I know he absolutely dominated me, that's for sure. But well done to Hahndorf on the win, and yeah, just obviously they already confirmed top spot a while ago, but great lead into.
Yeah, very good lead into the finals.
Very good lead in. So
a few players returning today, so they'll get stronger and stronger with those players. Now, have you got the score from Bar Oval, Jaden?
yes, so don't think it's the final score yet because here it is. Yeah, game over. So right on the source here. So point to Lobie up by 7 points. They won by 7 points.
Wow.
Loberthal have defeated Mount Lofty. I repeat, Loberthal have defeated Mount Lofty at Goat Park by 7 points. So there's an upset for you. And just a thank you to Nick Johns Jr. for giving me those updates. And he'll be very happy because his Blue Boys got up against Gold Coast to confirm a top spot as well. So
that means the ladder now will be Hahndorf, 17 wins, 36 points. Nambrema United with their win against Black would be 30 points, 14 wins. And third spot now is back up for grabs with Mount Lofty on 22 points. And Uradler will go to... What will they go to? They go to... Well, that's... no, they're doing 24, aren't they? Anyway, oh, no, hang on, 22 points. No, hang on, let me start again. Hahndorf will be 34 points. Nan will be 28 points. Mount Lofty will be 22 points, and Uradler will be 22 points. Onkas will be fifth still on 19 points. So that means Mount Lofty and Uradler will be locked on 22 points apiece, and I reckon Uradler will go into third spot.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
there you
so,
go.
It'll be very interesting to see
as the
what
camera's on us now.
what happens, what transpires, and
because Uradler are playing a chunker today, so based on percentage, Uradler should now go into third spot, which means if Uradler win next week against Onkas, they'll finish third. So it's, that'll set up next week's game for us perfectly against the Dogs.
Yes, exactly. So good to see the Dogs again. It was a good, hard
performance
from the Dogs. Their tackling pressure was just fantastic. They won the tackling count in every quarter, Goldie. So well
look at the camera, Jaden.
Yeah, so well done to Onka.
Look down the barrel.
So well done to Onka Pringa. Good effort. Well done to Hahndorf, though, grinded out a win. It was those goals in the third quarter that really got the result there for the Magpies. So well done to them.
All right, Jay, you're heading to the Crows. Pistols has already headed off.
And you're going to the Crows
I'm going as well. So,
all going to Adelaide Oval tonight.
So Leish, we're done. Maybe turn the camera on yourself there. Just let people know who you are.
So, well done, Saleesh. And,
he's right, yep.
So, good work to you. James Davis is next week, so keep on chasing your goals.
Terrific. Thanks very much as James finishes up here. Thanks again. See you next week.
Sit for him in the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.
Big Acock!
Donkey will run and go.
How's about that, Jaden?
How good was that? That was unreal.
Green.
Great
puts
kick.
it up half of Hall. Handball that sit for him in the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.
Big Acock!
Donkey will run and go.
How's about that, Jaden?
How good was that? That was unreal.
Green.
Great
puts
kick.
it up half of Hall. Handball that sit for him in the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.
Big Acock!
Donkey will run and go.
How's about that, Jaden?
How good was that? That was unreal.
Green.
Great
puts
kick.
it up half of Hall. Handball that's set for him in the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.
Big Acock!
Donkey will run in and go
How's
bang.
about that, Jaden?
How good was that? That was unreal.
Green.
Great
puts
kick.
it up half of Hall. Handball that's set for him in the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.
Big Acock!
Donkey will run in and go
How's
bang.
about that, Jaden?
How good was that? That was unreal.
Green.
Great
puts
kick.
it up half of Hall. Handball that's set for him in the tacky part of the area. Tried to pick it up. Cleverly handballs over.